Persona 4! It's continuing! Believe it or not, I am not stopping after the first dungeon because I am loving this game too much. And before we get into it, we unlocked this last time, and I want to show you guys exactly what that is. It's like a TV guide thing, but it's mostly just a way to watch videos and cutscenes. Here's what I want to show you guys. This is the original opening for Persona 4, not Golden. The 4 on the PS2. Ah, yeah! Listen to this funky beat. I am jamming. I am grooving. You can tell that even back then in the Persona 4 days, they had the style, they had the grace, they had the funny face. Like people like, if you started with Persona 5, the Persona series didn't suddenly get like super out there stylish. No, it was always like this. But with Persona 4, this kind of vibe is more like akin to Persona 3. This was kind of coming off of that. You can see themes of like technology, everyone getting lost in it. Whereas the Persona 4 Golden intro is just kind of like happy fun time anime. They're both really good. They're both really good. It's debatable which one really captures the spirit of the game more. I think the original intro captures more of original Persona 4, and the Golden one captures more of Golden. Because especially with the scenes they add, a lot of it's just like happy fun time, hanging out with your friends, and everything's amazing and wonderful. And oh yeah, I guess there's murder. I guess there's murder. Yeah. Apparently New Games Expo stuff coming out tomorrow. 10 a.m. is Atlas's slot. Well, we'll see if Shin Megami Tensei 5 happens. We'll see if it happens. Yeah. Alright, so when we left off, we just finished exams. We absolutely aced them. I got my knowledge all the way up to, I believe, expert? So you don't actually need your knowledge all the way that high in order to do good on the tests. But if you get it a level above where you need them to be, you do even better. So here we go. We're expert right now. We got it the day before the tests. So we're doing great. We're doing wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, so I'm looking at my guide. Let's see what we're supposed to be doing today. Last time we also got a social link with a little fox. Star Fox can't let you do that. And apparently, he is magical and can heal all your wounds inside the TV. Yeah. Adobo-sama! What's up, Night Mage Mystic? Hello. Welcome on in, everybody, once again. Persona 4 is happening. We're having a great time. Nobody's been captured. Nobody's been thrown into a TV. Nobody's on the verge of being murdered. Everything is wonderful. Sure, there may be a murderer on the loose or two. But we don't know nothing. At least not yet. We don't know enough clues. I was watching the Persona 4 comic by Hayam Daisy, the dub version, on YouTube, and I didn't know they were coming out with a newly animated version of it. It's done pretty well. But I'm just like looking over the scenes and like realizing how silly some of them are. It's like first social link with the investigation team. You asked Yukiko about who her abductor might be. I don't know. Social link, go! This is the shrine's main building. Let's accept Emma's request. You made sure there's no one around and called for the fox. There's an old man like right next to the shrine. What are you talking about? Sweet. Heartbreak, heartbreak. The fox brought you an Emma with a wish written on it. This Emma is written in rounded characters. It's probably a young girl's handwriting. I want things to go well with the person I like. It seems the fox wanted you to fulfill the wish written on the Emma on its behalf. I don't know. At what point are we playing like Cupid? How young are we talking here? Could it be thinking that if wishes are fulfilled, then more money will be put into the offertory box? If you fulfill the wish on the Emma, your relationship with the fox may grow stronger. Accept the request. I can't believe I'm doing this. Quest number 7. I wish for love. Yep. Fox seems happy. Before the stream, we were talking about all the gaming news that's been happening. Min Min announced for Smash. Apparently, there's an online mode for Melee that's been in the works by one dude. He's been working on hacking up the game so that it works better online. And now it has modern fighting game netcode with rollback and everything. And the long story short is, now Melee has better online than Smash Ultimate. Oh boy. I'm down to give it a try, but I've never been great at Melee. I never had a chance to play Melee with like real people all that much, so I don't know if I'm gonna be like really using that as my main way to play Smash online. As much as I'd love to play Smash with good internet, I'd also love to play Smash at a level that's not quite pro. Not quite pro. So we got the quest. We need love. We gotta go back to school. That New Games Expo thing is tomorrow. It's only on Twitch, apparently. Good. Good. I don't watch announcements anymore live streamed on YouTube. All the chat there is so toxic. They expect so much, and I can't tell if they're memeing or not. I can't tell if it's actually people who are furious, like believing that they got their firstborn child stolen just because a new character wasn't announced for Smash. Like, hello?
What? Oh, you're the transfer student, Chris. Chris? Oh, I must have made a mistake. This is your shoebox.
The female student ran away. Eh? There's something in your shoebox. So in Japanese high schools, you actually have to change out your shoes to like an indoor variant. So they have these lockers at the very front just for the students. It's a note. Excuse me for writing this to you out of the blue.
I held my emotions back all this time because I didn't want to disrupt your studies, but I just had to tell you. I love you.
It's a very moving love note, is it? I'm sure to a high schooler it is. However, it's actually addressed to someone else. Apparently, the girl put this in the wrong shoebox. Perhaps she's the one who wrote the Fox's Emma request. You should talk to her the next time you see her. Someday. I don't quite remember if she's like gonna show up on a separate day or if she's like on a separate floor of the school now. But we don't particularly need to finish that right now. We just need to start it. What we're actually gonna do is strength.
Yo.
Basketball time. Ko, tell me how much you love balls. I'm betting it's a lot. Yep. Give me all your yens. Yep. We're doing the Fox's quest so he doesn't have to take all our yens, please. Kamen Rider likes the second anime opening. That's Persona 4 after the cast watched too many crime thriller shows. Oh yeah. After, at some point we gotta do a comparison of the two game openings and compare those to the anime openings as well. After this game is all over, we'll see which one actually fits the game more. Once the game gets more Mystery Inc-like, yeah, sure, maybe it makes sense that it's more crime thrillery. Hey, Chris, you having fun with soccer? Don't they say it makes your legs shorter? Good, I need that right now. My legs are entirely too long. It's a problem.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Chris. No, that's Ko's voice. Chris, going to practice? Since you have Sandman, you can enter night and say goodnight. Let's do it.
All right,
let's go. Daisuke looks happy. Not even stream the next proper Nintendo Direct? Oh, I'm still gonna watch. If a Direct happens, I'm gonna do a reaction to it if it's not during my work time, but I'm not gonna watch it on YouTube. I mean, Twitch chat is also toxic for those kinds of events, but marginally less so. It's at least acceptable, possibly because it's filled with so many emotes that I can just ignore the text. Keeps the schools cleaner. Indoor shoes. When I went to Japan, actually, I toured some of the castles, one in Osaka and one in Tokyo. And they have the same kind of lockers there too. Basically, like, the castles are in the same condition they were way back in like the Edo period. They've been rebuilt because some of them have been destroyed during like wars and whatnot. But for the most part, what's keeping them intact is just the kindness of people to not like track in dirt or poke holes in the paper walls. I saw a lot of holes poked in the paper walls. So yeah, you put your shoes in a little locker system. They give you these little slippers to wear. Some of them do. Some of them you just walk around in your socks. And it's fun. You just walk around an old Japanese castle. I saw like the barracks or whatever equivalent they had that they used to house samurai in. It's wild that people used to live there and protect, you know, the emperor or whoever. Yeah. You love balls. So does Ko. Wow. Match made in heaven. Yasugami High School field. You attended soccer practice. Your diligence has increased. Yay. Hey, Adobo, you're in cleanup duty today too, alright? Oh, looks like I'm not ready to level up quite yet. That makes sense. My guide says I won't. Again? Before we do any cleaning, though, let's work on your dribbling.
Yo.
You guys haven't even started? Oh well. Want me to toss balls at you or something? Ko, stop talking about your balls.
That's not it.
This isn't tennis, dude. Go stand over there and play some defense.
Okay.
Defense? No problem. You should see me on a basketball court. I don't think you defend quite the same way. Daisuke and Ko are helping you practice. You see their consideration towards you. Social link? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna do, like, my own stream of, like, Nintendo Direct events. Don't worry about it. What do I do for a living, if you, may ask? I am a computer man. I am a programmer. I programmed the chicken attack by myself, by the way. Web developer, usually, making web applications for stuff. It's all high technical. More like I don't want to, like, explain the specifics right now, but, you get it. Strength has grown.
Hey, Daisuke-kun. Practice is over, right? Do you wanna,
Does it look like I'm done practicing? See ya. Ooh, harsh.
Huh? Oh, would you mind if I waited for you? Am I in the way?
Yes, you are. We need to concentrate. Come on, Chris, let's get started. Hey, don't mind him. He's got soccer on the brain, you know? Or balls on the brain. Maybe that's just Ko. Although, by the way Daisuke acted, maybe him too. What's his problem? Well, are we gonna get started?
Okay. Let's put some fight into this.
The three of you had an intense practice. It still feels like they should have switched voices, but I'm just kind of trying to match their official actors. Afterward, you cleaned up and went home. I'm a computer chicken. I'm digital, baby! Is there a Digimon based on a chicken? That would be me, 100%. Yes, Ko, toss your balls at chat, apparently. So, Sapphire, what's up? That's me. How you doing? Welcome. We haven't started, we barely started, basically. I know it's been like an hour, but I spent like half an hour talking about the Nintendo Direct. I should have just let it play, because it was only 30 minutes to begin with. Yeah, what are we doing today? We are cooking. Oh? Heck yeah. So, you're home.
I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food.
Hey, can I have a word with you? You go to Juness a lot? A lot, yeah. I'm going shopping for Nanako. That ass Adachi keeps vanishing every now and then. I figure he's probably slacking off around Juness whenever he does. If you see him hanging around when you're at Juness, he's probably goofing around. So if you see Adachi at Juness, tell him off for me, okay? You remember you've seen Adachi in the food court before. Next time you go to Juness, be on the lookout. Social link, go! Yeah! We're pretty good, pretty good. Sorry, Dojima. I know we can hang out. You're a cool Uncle Dad and all, but, food's more important right now. You open the fridge. I'm hungry, you know? Kids gotta eat, so I can grow even taller. There's a variety of food inside. You can make lunch for tomorrow. Spend the evening making tomorrow's lunch? Yes! Falcon! Lunch! I need like a repeating gif of Captain Falcon eating ramen with Kirby. That's still my favorite part of the new Nintendo Direct. I just need it for like general eating time. Maybe make an emote out of it. Wait, look, there's a full tarot card on the refrigerator. I never noticed that before. Yeah. There is a chicken Digimon. It's Kokatorimon. Kokatori. Tori means bird. Makes sense to me. I'd love to be a little bird. Do they have any figures? Surprisingly, you had the ingredients to make meat stew. You decided to make meat stew. Chie would love it. You only have to simmer it. How should you simmer it? You know, I actually have cooking skills. Oh, I forgot this is how this minigame worked. Not minigame, just the drop lid. You simmer things with a lid, right? There are a lot of chicken Digimons. Oh, which one looks the derpiest? I want to be that one. The ingredients have been deliciously cooked to completion. It came out perfectly. It looks amazing. Obtained long simmered meat stew.
Did someone say meat?
No, Chie. Wait until lunchtime tomorrow. Daisuke needs to get his head out of his butt. Daisuke needs to get his head out of the soccer balls. Hope we're doing well. Yeah, hope you're doing well as well, South Sapphire. Yeah, thanks for the well wishes. Lunchtime. You brought your lunch today. Do you want to eat lunch with someone? Yes. Who do you want to invite to lunch? I want to eat with the Sporty Boys. I feel like we didn't get enough points last time we hung out. We had just barely advanced the social link. Yasugami High Rooftop. You ate lunch with Daisuke and Co. I know that the point is that I can make lunch for me and a friend, but can 3 people really share it, especially when we're all athletes who need a lot of protein? Protein! We ate long simmered meat stew together.
This is good.
This is delicious. I didn't know you could cook. Got enough for seconds? My stomach's a bottomless pit. Daisuke, enjoy your lunch. You feel you're gonna be closer soon. With the lid! Kamen Rider, our resident chef. Even if not the resident chef, you are absolutely better at cooking than me. I've seen the pictures you post to the Discord. The stuff you post looks so delicious. I remember last time was like some sort of rice, sticky rice wrapped. I don't know I forget what it's called in various other cultures, but in Filipino it's called suman. It's usually a dessert, but sometimes you put meat in it. Oh, it's so good. Sticky rice, all clumped up together. You recall taking your part-time job at the daycare center? Yeah, I could. But is that what we want to do today? Yes, but later. Right now, this girl. Remember her? Let's see if we can get a good look at her. All these generic NPCs, I never really got a chance to see how they really look. Very generic. Who's the main character? Not her. Sapphire's doing great, working on more art. Oh, that's good to hear. I am inspired. By the way, after seeing that Min Min was the character announced for Smash, I had an idea. Considering that last time we played Persona, we ate a lot at the Aya restaurant. What if we did like a little crossover art? Well, I want to make a crossover art with Min Min working at the Aya restaurant. Like handing Narukami the beef bowl with her extendo arms. Something like that. I'm still working on the concept, but like that came to me. As well as making art of like Captain Falcon fighting Lucario. Because Goku and Vegeta.
Oh, you're...
It's the girl that mistakenly put a love letter inside your shoebox.
Did you really read my letter?
I read it.
How could you? You jerk! I didn't even have the courage to sign it, and yet a totally random person now knows my secret. Oh, what's the point of trying to be secretive anymore? I've already embarrassed myself this much. I might as well go confess. How do you like that?
That would be very, very mature of you, actually. The female student ran off. Maybe you should ask her about how the confession went. Maybe another day. Just like hanging out with Yosuke. We gotta give it at least 2. I'll let it be for nows before we actually go deep on asking her. Unfortunately, she doesn't get a persona. Could you imagine a mod that allows you to have anybody in the school join you as a persona user and adds like their own stories, their own backstories, their own shadow fights, their own dungeons? Oh, the fact that this is on PC now, so many possibilities. Night Mage used to be a good cook, then he became homeless. Oh! You know, I've heard of a lot of, just out of curiosity, I looked up recipes you could make if you are literally homeless. Like, if you literally have no money, like, what do people do to get by? And one of them is, like, a tomato soup made out of ketchup. Like, you go to a restaurant, you go to a fast food restaurant, you ask for the ketchup packets, because those are free. Then you ask for a cup of hot water, because that's also free. And then you just mix them together. And that is very sad. But, like, I'm thinking about it, like, I'm sure it doesn't taste too bad. And then I found myself seriously considering drinking tomato water. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Because that means I wouldn't have the opportunity to stream. I wonder if somewhere out there there's like a person who streams from like a library or something. Like they don't have their own internet. So we're going to Junes. We're hanging out with this slacker over here. Alright, Adachi. Dojima told me all about you. You go back to work, or else I'm gonna give you the boot.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, it's you. What's the matter? Can I help you? Dojima sent me. Really? Dojima-san?
This sucks.
Well, obviously I'm working here. It's easy to investigate here with all the people around. It's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. It's a pretty good place to... yeah, I think I've said enough. Seems Adachi is slacking off. I'll hang out with you two. Oh? That's a little strange. Why is it strange to hang out with somebody? Have you never had a friend, Adachi? Oh boy. Yeah. What are you doing here? Killing time? Tough to do out here in the sticks, isn't it? There's nothing here. It's not like the city at all. You can say that again.
You're right.
I knew you'd understand. You're from the city too, right? Get this. My first assignment here was tracking down a cat. My suit got dirty, and they wouldn't even let me expense the dry cleaning bill. Oh no, not your suit. Next, I played peacemaker in a spat some married couple was having. I can't believe they got police doing that stuff. Adachi seems unsatisfied with country life. But it's been more dangerous lately, so I can't kick back. There's that one case, you know? It's still not solved yet. The higher-ups don't know what to do. They keep changing procedure on the fly.
Sorry.
Oops! I hope I'm not making you nervous. You guys have nothing to worry about, you know? Us police are on the job. Yeah. You sense that Adachi cares for you. Do I sense that? I'm sorry, game. What about that conversation gave you any idea that Adachi has any iota of care for you, Narukami, Adobo-kun as a person? He just ranted about his job. You feel you understand Adachi a bit more, apparently. There he is, Adachi boy. So this is a new social link they added in Golden. Thou or I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth.
Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas at the Jester Arcana.
Yeah. Faye the Villain, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, we're playing Persona. I played it before. I played through Golden all the way to the end, got all the endings. But now that it's on PC, I felt like, playing it again for funsies. And this time it's going to be a full social link playthrough. You've established the Toru Adachi social link of the Jester Arcana. Toru. Easy to remember because he has the same name as the sumo guy from Jackie Chan Adventures. Toru! You may earn an XP bonus when fusing the Jester Arcana.
Well,
That is not part of the tarot deck. Well, time for me to get back to work. Uh-oh. When do we get the chicken arcana? You gotta work harder. You need to increase your social link with me. I tell you need a lot of musical notes to flash above your head. Also, Carlos, mid-broadcast, what's up? Phew, that was close. Adachi doesn't seem to want to see that old woman.
See ya.
I'd better go. You hurry on home, too. Don't tell Dojima-san I was in Junes, okay? Gotta work on my Johnny Young Bosch. You can't... It is so hard to, like, accurately impersonate him. So far, my idea of an impression is, like, try to sound like Brad, but also be really high-pitched. You watched Adachi go back to work, then head home. Went home. Something like that. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
Young men recklessly riding their motorcycles, disturbing the peace of a quiet rural town.
Oh?
Our special report took a turn for the violent when one of the apparent leaders attacked the camera crew.
Uh-oh. Current news is taking a turn for the violent.
The hell are you punks doing here?
I forgot that he censored his eyes. Young delinquent. Oh, his eyes are just so lewd. You can't see him.
That voice.
This ain't a show! Get bent!
Get bent!
Still up to the same old tricks.
Do you know him, Dad?
Well, I know him through work. His name's Kanji Tatsumi. He's quite a handful. He's been crushing biker gangs in the area since middle school.
So he crushes biker gangs. I know his name. He's Troy Baker. Wait a minute. I didn't know we were going to be playing an emotional game with Troy Baker in it today. I guess we are playing Last of Us 2.
But I thought he got into a high school and started attending class.
You like... Oh, you are absolutely right, Kamen Rider. You like how the portrait censored his eyes, but the TV... The TV view does not. Look. Perfectly visible.
Man, that blur sure is pointless. It's completely obvious who it is.
What blur?
The guy's family runs a historic textile shop. I think what happened was he crushed the local bikers all by himself because the noise kept his mother up at night. It's a nice gesture, but he's way too violent. At this rate, his mother will have to apologize again.
Oh, the weather report's showing on the bottom. It's going to rain tomorrow.
Oh.
I'll make sure to hang the laundry inside the house.
Make sure nobody's in the TV either. It is a small town. I'm sure they're like doing all the blur just out of like protocol and all that. But Dojima,
Whoa, it started raining.
small town
Guess
police
the weather
cop,
report was right.
he knows like everybody. He knows what everybody's up to. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Dojima's just the Santa Claus of the town. Night Mage says there's a gas station that's going out of business. You're not broke though. Oof. Well, I hope you're surviving, man. I at least hope you're surviving. Stay safe out there. Alucard? Troy Baker voices Alucard? Troy Baker voices so many characters I never realized. Is he Alucard in the Castlevania Netflix series? I haven't really paid attention that much to the voices in that. But it's funny that Troy Baker in the PS2 days was doing like, you know, anime games, and all of a sudden he's in like the biggest AAA titles of this and last generation. Freaking, he's the Nolan North of now. To think, he used to be like, alright, I got it. Catherine. Look, it's Ramen Girl from Smash. What? It's Min Min? Chie is Min Min? Is that why I like Min Min so much? Carlos, I think you cracked the code.
That means the show's probably gonna be on tonight.
Oh, Alucard from Hellsing, not Alucard from... When I hear Alucard, there are two types of people. When you hear Alucard, do you think Hellsing or do you think Castlevania? I am unfortunately the latter, I guess.
I hope we don't see anyone.
Yeah, that'd be best. But if we do, maybe we'll see some kind of clue that can point us toward the killer.
Well, everyone, don't forget to check your TV tonight. Got it?
Remember, rumors are true. Seems to be another rainy night. What will you see on the Midnight Channel tonight? I just see Teddy's Existential Crisis Corner. They're having a new episode tonight.
Welcome
Yay! Why not both? Culture Lit, you're thinking outside the box. Also, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? We gotta keep Nanako company because her dad's not here tonight. Come on. Nanako, you want to sing the Jazz theme song? It'll help you feel less lonely. Biker gangs.
Biker gangs. Those words sound kind of cool together.
Nanako, do not. You are pure young Bab. You are not to be corrupted by the youth. All right, we're watching TV tonight. Let's go. Let's go. It's been a while since it rained through the night like this. You should check out the Midnight Channel. Yeah. You know, when I first played this game, I thought like, oh man, staying up till midnight? Like, I can do it, but doing that multiple times, when did these kids sleep? And now I'm like, oh yeah, bedtime is 3 a.m. It's fine. Helsing is Crispin Freeman. Okay. Good to know we got that all sorted out. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? Eh? Nani? A figure appeared. It seems to be a man. Alright, next soulmate. He looks like a high schooler. Huh. The image is in focus, and it's hard to tell who it is. Who do we know who is a man and a high schooler? Should you try calling Yosuke? Wait until tomorrow. No, let's call. It's Yugi. Can't you tell by the way he...
It's you. I was just about to call your cell.
Can't you tell by the way he wears his jacket like a cape? Because that is totally the cool thing to do. Quick poll, everybody. The way Yugi wears his school jacket like a cape in Duel City, in Duelist Battle City, whatever. Is it cool or not cool? Show of hands.
So what do you think? That was a guy, wasn't it?
Yugi Moto. Nah, his hair wasn't spiky enough though.
I wish I could tell what he looked like. Let's get together and talk more about it tomorrow.
Nanako is secretly a bike gang leader. That's why she's so obsessed with Junes. It's part of her territory. Oh, that's their home base of operations, huh? Sprint, what's up? Hello, also Rhetoric, hello. It's pretty rad. Oh, it's all coming together. Nanako, you know, I have wondered if they make a future Persona game, I would love to see, like, grown-up Nanako and seeing what she's up to these days. Because even this game, N5, kind of show some characters from 3 and 4 and, like, what they have ended up doing since then. You decide to go to bed for tonight. Apparently, Nanako becomes a bike gang leader. And then she gets wrapped up in a killing game at the Ultimate High School.
We will now hold a meeting on our investigation of the serial kidnapping/murder case here in Inaba.
She ends up styling her hair into a giant corn cob and starts calling herself, Mondo.
Dude, take a breath.
Oh, then does that make this place our special headquarters?
Yes, exactly. Nicely put, Yukiko.
Special headquarters. That does have a nice ring to it.
Doesn't quite have to be as secret as the Phantom Thieves, though.
Anyways, as for what was on last night...
Who's that? Did you watch?
I saw it too. I couldn't get a good view of the person's face, but it was a guy, wasn't it?
I'm gonna pick like every option that immediately says, like, I know who it is, just let me say his name. I was literally told his name by Dojima. You told everyone that you saw someone who looked like a high schooler, and his name was Kanji Tatsumi. Yes.
So that's how I looked on TV.
You looked like Kanji?
Wait a moment. Didn't all the victims have one thing in common? That they were females with ties to the first incident?
Bingo, so why is a dude showing up?
That's what we thought, but we still don't know who exactly we saw.
In my case, the image on the Midnight Channel changed after I was kidnapped, right?
Yeah, The screen got clear all of a sudden, and the program looked like some low-budget TV show. Come to think of it, maybe Teddy was right. Maybe we were seeing the other Yukiko from that world.
But last night, we couldn't clearly see whoever it was. Could that mean he isn't inside the TV yet?
From the way that you weren't in the TV yet, seems to be the
If
case.
so, then...
No, it wasn't Kanji. It was male Hannah Montana. What's the difference? What's the difference? You'll see in a second. There's not much separating the two. He's already kidnapped. No, he's still safe.
Uh-huh. I think that's safe to assume.
Wearing your jacket like Yugimoto is 5,000% cool. Pretty rad. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, well, you know what? Next time we go into the dungeon, we'll see if I have a costume that puts my jacket on like that.
If we can figure out who he is, can we prevent him from being taken?
Yeah, and if all goes well, we might catch the killer in the bargain.
In the bargain.
But to do that, we need to know who the latest Midnight Channel star is.
In the bargain. Even Yosuke's lingo is still, like, department store related. We got a flash sale on killers. Let's go bag ourselves one.
I hate to say it, but I guess we'll have to wait another night and see what happens.
Well, that means if my deductions are correct, though the image was hard to make out, and we can't say for sure who it was definitely a young male. But if that's the case, it goes entirely against our prior assumptions. Since we cannot identify the person at this time, we have no choice but to wait and see what happens.
That's exactly what we just said.
Let's say, that is oddly mature speech for Chie. She's like just repeating everything out just to sound smart.
Shut up!
You tried, Chie. We still love you for it.
You're so funny, Chie. Oh no! My funny bone!
Somebody call an ambulance. She's broken.
Not again. Sorry.
This is how Yukiko really is, huh? Who'd have thought?
By the way, about that guy we saw, I get the feeling I've seen him before. Pretty recently, too.
I wonder.
Oh, you too? Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing since last night.
I wonder.
Well, let's check the TV again tonight and think about it more tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
When are you gonna stop that, you crazy hyena? That's a good one, Chie.
Endearing character trait. I'm just, after rewatching the Persona 4 High End Daisy comic, I'm just gonna start quoting
Welcome
it.
back.
Welcome back. You're not Nanako. Nanako, welcome me back.
Biker gangs! Biker gangs!
Meanwhile, in the backyard, Nanako has already got like her hog all revved up, waiting for Dojima to go on his call to his job. Then the second he leaves, you just hear a vroom, 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 vroom. I like this little headcanon we've made. Evening. Nothing catches your eye. You're gonna watch the Midnight Channel again tonight, huh? It's a bad influence on Nanako. Who's the influence? Turns out Nanako's the biker gang leader. Daya and Mondo. Does that make me Daya if Nanako is Mondo? I don't like the implications of that. Nanako is also a common rider. What's your name? I'm a common rider. She's a fighter of justice. That's why her arcana is justice. Oh, I just got that. Oh, it makes so much sense. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? There's also a character from Persona 3 who canonically becomes a tokusatsu actor. And she actually is in Persona 4 Arena in her Featherman costume. It's amazing. A figure appeared. The image is unfocused, and you can barely make out what he's saying. You feel like you've seen him before. Like he's just playing the stock animations for the model. Beep, 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 beep.
Did you see that?
It might be kanji.
Yeah, I think so too. saw him somewhere. It was on TV. He was on that special news report.
You wanted to say that, but you didn't have enough common sense.
He's one scary dude. He was even yelling at the camera to get bent.
Get bent?
All right, so we finally have a lead. Let's all get together tomorrow, okay?
You know what we can get?
Oh, I almost
Bent.
forgot. It's kind of off subject, but as long as you're on the line, mind if I ask something? It's something I've been meaning to ask for a while. So, what do you think about Yukiko and Chie? I mean, let's not mince words. Which one's your type?
Yosuke, are we doing this right now? Are we doing this right now while someone's life might be in danger? According to the guide, I have to say this, but I really want to say this. You told Yosuke your true feelings. Courage increased. No, courage is Chie.
Kinda harsh, don't you think?
No. That means you know someone out there is even better.
Well, I kinda understand.
I know the future, Yosuke. I know what waifus are in this game.
Great girls, but you saw their ugly sides right off, and I guess your first impression is the one that sticks.
Nanako's
Hey,
motorcycle is a tricycle?
It's just between you and me.
Wait a minute. You know, that's probably more efficient.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Troy Baker is best waifu. You know he is. Especially when he's Joel from The Last of Us.
The one who was on last night. It's that guy, right?
Kanji Tatsumi, huh? He definitely didn't look like the social type.
I don't want to steal a joke, but another Let's Play, I think it's a relatively famous one, pointed out that his name is Kanji, which is just one of the Japanese alphabets. So it's like his name is Alphabet Jones. Alright, Mr. Alphabet. Let's go catch our ABCs.
Now there's an understatement. Isn't he really scary? Did you see the news special the other day?
He's a big old softy.
Yeah, I saw it.
I bet.
You mean the special on biker gangs? I watched it too. It wasn't like that when he was younger, though.
You know him, Yukiko?
You knew him when he was younger?
Uh-huh. But we haven't talked to each other in a long time. His family runs a textile shop, and we've been a customer of theirs for many years. So I speak with Kanji-kun's mother from time to time.
What a coinky-dink.
Oh, why don't we go there now? We might be able to talk to him in person.
Sounds good. At the very least, we can ask if anything strange has come up lately. I wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley, but I'm pretty sure he won't fly off the handle at his family's store.
All right,
about that.
then let's get going.
If things get rough, we're counting on you guys.
You think I can beat up Kanji? Probably not. I get destroyed. I'm just a little chicken. What can I do? You decided to go to Kanji Tatsumi's house to have a chat with him. Just want to talk. Just want to talk. Now, compare that to Persona 5, where you have to get all your missions and leads, like, texted to you or sent to you on the fan site. This is a small town, so it's plausible that people can just know other people. Also, this place is fancy.
Ah, Yuki-chan, it's so nice to see you.
Yuki-chan.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, slender young man.
I'm sorry that I couldn't help more. It's all right. You've given me plenty to think about. Thank you.
If Kanji comes, just do a chicken attack. Oh, I don't have the eggs for it, though. Hello, slender young man, who is
weirdo
in the intro of the game. I sure hope you're not important because you have a portrait.
Never seen him before.
Yuki-chan, you're as lovely as always. Your features are starting to remind me of your mother when she was young.
What is Kanji's mother's name? Hiragana? We need to prevent his brother. Katakana.
How can I help you today? Are you out shopping with your friends?
Oh, well, actually...
Well, actually, we came to warn you. Warn you? About what? The chickens. I said the chickens. Oh, don't mind them. They're our friends. What? Eggbot, please. Whatever.
Hey, this scarf. I've seen this somewhere before.
Uh-oh. It's musical. It plays the piano music. The off-key piano music.
Huh? Oh, you're right. Where was that?
Can you guys think of anywhere you may have seen a scarf? Maybe tied in a certain arrangement, form, pattern, knot?
Oh, it was that place inside the TV!
That's right. That room with those faceless posters. Then it's that announcer's.
Are you acquaintances of Miss Yamano?
Uh-oh.
Well, kinda.
She knows we know.
Did Miss Yamano happen to have a scarf like this?
Yes. It was a special order she placed.
So we know for
She
sure.
actually ordered a pair, but in the end, she said she only wanted the women's scarf.
We know for sure that she's the only one who could have had it. And this is the only other one.
It left us with no choice but to sell this one separately.
Oh man, there is a connection to the first case. What are we gonna do?
You're calling Slender Young Man Slender Man now? Oh no. I wonder if art like that exists. That character as Slender Man. Oh no.
How should I know?
Hello? Delivery here for the Tatsumis.
Oh, I'll be right there. I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse me.
I see. Kanji's Amazon package has arrived.
Oh, it's okay. We should get going.
It's full of Gundam models. Actually, it's full of like those robot girl models. You know, he's very sensitive about those.
I'll come again, ma'am.
Is that so? Well then, please say hello to your mother for me.
It's okay, Kanji. I won't tell.
It really is connected to the first case after all. But it's just a scarf. Would the killer target someone just because of that? Damn it, what's going on? Come on, let's talk outside.
I saw the scarf, and it had such a garish design. I couldn't bear to have anyone own it. So I murdered them
It's Kanji-kun.
and threw them in the TV.
PK Fire. Joe Cubed, what's up?
Quick, hide!
Hide! Hurry! I know you just got here, but hurry, get in the cardboard box.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Are you sure?
Shh, I can't hear what they're saying.
We are perfectly hidden behind this mailbox. You eavesdropped on Alphabet's conversation with the boy.
Tomorrow's fine with me. Huh? School. Of course I'm going to school.
Then I'll meet you at the gates after school tomorrow.
It's a date.
Did he say he was interested? He's a guy. And I'm a guy, but he's interested in me? Huh? What the hell are you pricks looking at?
Kanji, language. How did he see us? We were hiding behind that pole. Dang, he's got good eyes.
That scared the hell out of me! He's even worse in person than on TV!
The one on TV last night was definitely Kanji-kun.
That's what I've been trying to tell you guys.
Yeah, and I just realized something.
I just realized I caught a glimpse at that Amazon package.
Hey, you guys better not have touched my frame arms girl package.
No, Kanji.
Good. Wait, how did you know?
You told us.
Oh, well, forget it. Get bent.
Remember the common points we were talking about? His mom fits the pattern. She's a woman, and she knew Ms. Yamano. But it was her son who appeared on TV. So what does that mean?
It means absolutely nothing. Where is the it doesn't matter button?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like based on the TV image. But his mother fits the pattern more than he does.
Oh, maybe it's similar to my case. If you think about it, my mother fit the victim profile more than I did. She was the one who dealt directly with Miss Yamano, but I was the one who was targeted.
Does that mean it'll be the kid again instead of the mother?
They hate children.
But if that's true, then the killer's motive makes no sense at all. It'd have nothing to do with silencing witnesses or revenge or anything.
Does it, Chie?
I think we're on the wrong track. Maybe even the first case had nothing to do with grudges or revenge. Or is there some kind of secret in the textile shop itself?
Don't hurt your brain, Yosuke. I can see the smoke forming already. See?
I'm totally lost.
Everyone's overheating.
But we can't ignore this.
Why don't we just go ahead and ask Kanji himself?
Good idea, Chie. I volunteer you to go ask him.
We could at least see if anything odd's happened lately. He scares the wits out of me, but...
Hey, wasn't Kanji making plans with that weird kid a moment ago? Something about meeting up at school? I heard he's been skipping school ever since the new year started. Doesn't that seem a little suspicious?
Yeah, something did seem weird.
He's a delinquent.
It's suspicious, all right. There's something funny going on here. I can sense it.
Sense? You sound like Teddy. Still, we might find some clues. All right, let's try staking out both Kanji and his family's store.
Did someone say steak?
We definitely don't want the killer getting ahead of us. That being said, Yukiko, can I have your cell number?
Oh.
Hey, was this your plan all along?
No, I swear, it's for the stakeout.
No. I got everybody's phone number except for hers. And the Y section of my address book needs some filling out.
While we're on the subject,
The Y
could
section.
you stop calling me at night just to tell dirty jokes?
What?
You really sound like a pervert.
Hey, I'm trying to have a conversation with Yukiko here.
Is that Yosuke's idea of flirting? Is he flirting with Chie? Oh, scandalous. Yosuke, here's some advice. If you want to fill out the Y section of your address book, just put your own number in there like 5 times. Yosuke, 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 Yosuke. Persona, 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 social link, social link.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy tofu on my way home.
Yes, that is how Yosuke flirts. Why am I not surprised? Tofu.
Oh, she didn't hear a word I said.
Okay then, the stakeout is set for tomorrow.
Sorry, Chie. Stakeout doesn't mean what you think it means.
Stakeouts? Tailing people?
Oxtail soup?
I'm getting goosebumps.
It's not oxtail soup, Chie. Chie, it has nothing to do with meat, okay? We keep telling you. You decided to stake out Kanji and the textile shop tomorrow. It'll be a special type of stakeout. It'll be a fun stakeout, also known as a stakeout. Mystery Cat, what's up? Oof! Why you oofing? Don't be oofing. Hope it's going okay. Hope it's doing well. Welcome to Persona. We're tailing Kanji. We're gonna have all the steak we can eat, and Chie doesn't get any. It's very sad, but she needs to learn her lesson. I don't know what that lesson is.
The boys at school pretend they're in gangs when they run around.
That's not normal. You should tell them to stop. Anything in the fridge? Nothing. Alright, story time. I'm just gonna save over the same file because we haven't really done anything. And we're off. We have a long day ahead of us. Mapo tofu. Guys, tofu is underrated.
Has the target arrived at school?
If you think of tofu as just like a lame replacement for like chicken or meat, like tofurkey or tofu dogs, no. Go try like mabo tofu. Go try like sundubu Korean tofu soup. Go try any sort of like Asian tofu dish. When you actually use tofu as its own thing and not just a replacement, it shines so much better. It like absorbs sauce, absorbs soup, gets all marinated and still has that texture. It's so good, especially in like spicy foods. Or, you know, stinky tofu. Uh-oh, stinky! Egg.
Yes, ma'am. Visual ID confirmed.
Conan, what's up?
Target
How you
arrived
doing?
in zone near the end of his mess break, with mother-issued rations in hand.
Mother-issued rations. Ha, Colonel. Alright, Snake. You'll be going in without any equipment. Rations mother-issued.
Current status, in the bathroom, fixing his hair. The target was acting nervous. I left my position before he had a chance to pick on me.
I wonder what kind of plans they made. It didn't seem like he knew that boy very well.
Well, I think there's something more subtle. Oh, he's here.
Cheese it. Find a better place to hide this time. Maybe 2 telephone poles. Telephone poles.
I didn't keep you waiting, I hope.
Kept you waiting, huh? Okay, so of course Kanji doesn't notice us because we were hiding behind the rock, but what about Slender Man? He has to have seen us just like standing there all in a little group. Colin, those emotes are adorable. Is that Judy from Animal Crossing? No, it's a little bear. Still adorable. Not Monokuma though.
No, I just got here too.
Every time Kanji talks, it sounds like he's on a date.
What in the world was that?
Troy Baker, please.
Anyways, we gotta hurry after them or we'll lose them.
Okay, then let's split up into 2 groups. One team will follow Kanji, and the other will stake out the shop.
For stakeout.
Roger that. How should we split the teams?
Pronounce it correctly, Yosuke. I want to pair with It Doesn't Matter.
I wouldn't mind going with you, but you'd leave Yukiko with Yosuke? That worries me, for other reasons.
You know what? She has a point.
Oh man, they're almost out of sight. Come on, Yosuke!
So I'm pairing up with Chie? Okay. Alright, we'll need to pretend we're on a date to make it look natural.
This was your plan all along.
Not in a million years. There'll be no need for that if we stay out of sight. Sheesh. Let's hurry up and go!
Aren't they adorable together?
I wonder if those 2 will be all right.
I'll be fine. They're only staking out like a biker gang killer.
That leaves us in charge of staking out the textile shop.
You got it.
So, shall we?
Yes. It's alright, Yukiko. You don't have to feel awkward. I don't even talk.
Sorry about the wait. This one's for you.
Ooh, thank you. My favorite. Strawberry flavored.
Everything seems fine at the shop. I hope it stays that way. Do you think the culprit will come?
I'm sure, maybe, kinda, maybe not. No worries, I'll protect you. You wanted to say that, but you didn't have enough courage. I knew it!
Do you think the culprit will come? Our efforts might be fruitless, but maybe that's for the best. It would be scary if the culprit did show up. But if they do, I'll do what I can to help you catch them. You all saved my life. I don't want to be the only one doing nothing.
Perfect. You distract them, I'll run and find some help.
I mean, I'm sure there's something I can do. Oh, sorry.
But in all seriousness, Yukiko is trying her hardest. She, like, just recovered from being in the TV world, getting her own persona. That's a lot. That is a lot. And she doesn't have, like, somebody to rescue, like, to motivate her. She's just so confused. She hasn't had any of the explanation.
I went on and on without realizing. I guess I'm a little nervous. I've never chatted with a boy my age like this before. Chie, of course, has no problem getting along with guys because of her personality.
Yet Yukiko's the fiery one. See, she even PK fired by accident.
But I think she's had more fun hanging out with you and Yosuke lately.
And you can be part of the group too, Yukiko. It's all good.
The same is true for me.
You sense Yukiko's gratitude and affection. Oh, I sense it. It's welling up inside. Help! It burst out of my chest. Oh, the gratitude crystals. Oh! That what I am, that is the new bond, brings me closer to the truth, that will be blessed with creating because of the priestess arcana. You're telling your friend how cool I am. Oh, you don't, that's a secret. It's a secret, Fozzie Bear. Don't go telling. Chie sounds familiar voice-wise. I can't think of anything else Chie's voice actress has been in. I think her name is like Erin something, like Erin. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything besides Chiei's voice. But if anybody knows, I usually go check on like behindthevoiceactors.com whenever I hear a pretty distinct voice in a video game, just so I know when I hear it again, I know exactly who to look up. And if I'm right, I like get that little hit of dopamine in my brain. Like, that's Troy Baker. That's Yuri Lowenthal. That's the voice of Vegeta, Captain Falcon. Falcon! Munch! Yeah. Kamen Rider, watch the anime. Aika became #1. Your #1 waifu. The ramen shop daughter. The ramen shop owner's daughter. Yeah. Basically Min Min from Smash. You thought Chie was Min Min? No, Aika is Min Min. You haven't asked Yukiko for her contact information yet. Ask her straight out. No courage.
Huh?
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
If you want.
I have courage. I have courage. I'm a brave boy.
Can't always answer since I help out around the inn, but feel free to call anytime.
Oh my. Is that Agi in your face, or are you just blushing to see me? You exchanged cell numbers with Yukiko. There seems to be no change over at the shop. You spoke with Yukiko about many different things. Hey girl, you want to see my Bionicle collection? I got all the Toa! Why is that a meme?
Man, this is weird.
Yeah, we definitely stand out.
Well, when you pose like that, yes. Chie, get out from there. You're gonna give people ideas. Specifically Yosuke.
No, I mean them. I get this weird feeling about them.
Chie's voice actress was in Knights of Sidonia and a few voices in Ed, Edd n Eddy and Erel from World of Warcraft. Oh? Wait, who'd she voice in Ed, Edd n Eddy? Was she Naz? It wasn't Naz, was she? I'm trying to think.
Weird? What about them's weird?
I don't know how to put it. Maybe it's just my imagination. Hey, how do you think the others are doing?
Beats me. For all we know, he's hitting on Yukiko as we speak.
She was Naz Anime Kanker. Oh! Yeah, I thought about it a little bit. Like, is it? Yeah, I guess it is. See? Good to know I can still detect. Just by hearing it alone.
Yeah, no. He's not like you. Yeah, no. Yukiko doesn't seem to be interested in that stuff anyway. Wait, are you saying he's interested in her?
Ooh.
Huh? I wouldn't know. We don't really talk about that kind of stuff.
You know the answer to that, Yosuke? Oh, you know what? The answer I wanted to say makes this a little bit more awkward for Yosuke. He knows! He knows my secret!
Now I'm even more suspicious! You know something, don't you?
I seriously don't know. It's not like we've been hanging out that long.
Literally asked me last night.
The hell are you two doing?
Oh, well, you see, we're just two crazy lovebirds.
What do you mean, bird?
Play along. It's like you're a chicken.
Play along, bird brain.
Didn't I see you guys yesterday?
No.
Come on. It just so happened that we were walking behind you guys. Pure coincidence. Hey, our houses are just over that way, so we'll be going now.
In fact, they live in the same house.
Look, we weren't planning on getting in you guys' way, and there's nothing strange about it either.
You saying I'm strange?
Strange.
Why can't you keep your big mouth shut?
Whoa, wait. Damn it!
Come back here.
This ain't what you think. You got it all wrong.
Wait.
Hey, are you listening, damn it?
They're just running in a circle. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It seriously ain't like that!
Okay, that's enough content claim for today. Perfect. Wonderful. Yakety sacks. Don't talk back.
We regret to inform that our mission failed.
It's okay. You tried your best. Oh! Apparently she's several voices from Danganronpa. Wait, Kamen Rider, are you saying... Okay, Japanese voice for Chie is Yui Hori, who's super famous. Probably from a lot of things that I don't even realize, because I usually watch things in English dub, don't at me. Bullet from Blaze Blue. I do know that she's Toko from Danganronpa, but like other Toko. I remember that now. I remember like the second that happened in Danganronpa 1. I'm like, that's Chie. That is absolutely Chie. I want to go back to that VOD and find the clip, a moment of that happening. But you know, that's a little spoilery. Just go play Danganronpa 1. If you like Ace Attorney and you like anime visual novels, go try it.
There was nowhere to hide.
Well, let's wait here a little longer. Maybe Kanji-kun will come home.
Yeah.
See, he did.
What are you guys doing here? You're those stupid lovebirds I just saw.
Lovebirds.
We're not a couple!
Why are you assholes following me around? Damn it, what the hell's going on? I ain't saying this is you guys' fault.
I'm just saying, get bent!
But damn it!
Hey, mind if we ask something? Has anything strange happened to you lately?
Huh? Strange?
You saying I'm strange?
This strange stuff, huh? Are you saying that I'm strange?
There you go.
Huh? No, I didn't mean...
You shitheads better get the hell out of my face, or I'm taking you down!
Ooh, you made him mad.
What? Wait, why?
You don't like Troy Baker when he's mad.
I look like I'm joking!
No. Run! Nice. You ran away from Kanji as fast as your legs would carry you. Thankfully, your legs are freakishly long and allowed you to get 5 miles away from him in just 5 seconds.
Too much running.
Chie, you're the most active one of the group.
Nothing happened today, so I guess everything's okay. But it's already been a few days since he appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Also check out Danganronpa if you like murder. True.
If this is anything like Yukiko's case, it'll happen soon.
Then we can't let our guard down. I think we should come back tomorrow to check up on him.
Looks like we got no choice. Let's go home. I'm wiped.
Poop heads. Kanji, watch your language. Watch your alphabet. Nanako's here, and we wouldn't want her learning any untoward words.
It started raining. I hope you didn't get wet out there.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Kanji's the one getting wet. From how much he's sweating over us following him and finding out his secrets. Yes, of course. Hey, it's a go. You're tired from everything that happened today. You should return to your room and rest. Let's not do that today. Go to bed. Dun dun dun. Beautiful. Chie was a Legiana all along. Wait, she's a monster hunter? I know it.
Hello? It's Yukiko. I'm sorry to call so late.
She's calling me. She got my number.
Kanji-kun seems to be missing.
What? How do you know?
I had some calls to make for the inn, so I called the textile shop as well. When I spoke to Kanji-kun's mother, she told me that he left the house and hasn't returned since. She did say that this happens all the time, but what do you think?
This sounds bad. Yeah, bye. About what? Just play dumb.
About what? The case, of course.
Oh, the case.
It's going to rain again tonight. Maybe the Midnight Channel will come on. Then we'll know for sure if something happened to Kanji-kun or not.
He's fine. He just needs to learn how to play nice with me and my idiot and my 2 waifus. Wait a minute. Since when was Yosuke a waifu?
I'll make sure to check out the TV at midnight. Talk to you later.
Who's the idiot? Of course it's Teddy. Yukiko can call Sprint whenever. Oh yeah, well here's Sprint's number. We'll put that under the table that's out there. And if it gets called, it gets called. You need to watch the Midnight Channel. You have to do it. You must. Alright guys, get ready for a show. This one's good. This one's good. It's raining. Something may appear on TV. Although you canceled your Netflix subscription, so you're not sure what. Live! You see something on the screen. The image is clear and sharp.
Hello, dear viewers. It's time for Bad Bathhouse. Tonight I'll introduce a superb sight for those searching for sublime love that surpasses the separation of the sexes. I'm your host, Kanji Tatsumi, serving you this scandalously special sneak-in report. Goodness gracious, just imagine the things that might happen to me there. Woo! Well then, let's get this show on the road. Toodaloo!
I forgot that's what I was wearing! Oh. In my mind, it was like a towel. I forgot it's like a Japanese underwear diaper. You saw, like, at least 40% cheek. Oh, no! That was unmistakably kanji. I could recognize that dummy thickness anywhere. Ah! Oh, I wanted to isolate at least, like... I wanted to isolate at least, like, 3 voice lines from that. But they were all at the end. I couldn't just replay it. Yeah. Yeah, Yosuke. Yeah. Yosuke's too flustered to get his point across. Troy Baker, you madman. See, this is what got him famous. It really was kanji.
Huh? Oh yeah, you're right. What in the world was that?
He tried to do a Lyman growl. Is Lyman from Trails in the Cold Sky Steel?
But damn it, it's just what we were afraid of. If only we'd held our ground and stayed there a little longer. In any case, that place that was behind him, what do you think it is?
It's where you're going for your next vacation destination, Yosuke. Have a nice trip.
A superb sight for those searching for sublime love? I just don't get it. Anyways, we better hurry and come up with a plan tomorrow.
Oh, you know. You decided to go to bed. Will we have nightmares? Only time will tell. His performance. Troy Baker knocked it out of the park. I miss when, like, these more famous voice actors were in, you know, smaller. Not that, like, Atlas is particularly small, but at the time, not really that big either. When they were in smaller games like this, they had fun. They had a lot of fun with their roles.
Given the pattern so far, Kanji's already inside the TV.
I wonder what the Midnight Channel really is.
At first, I thought it was one of those paranormal things, but when I gave it a try, it was real. Turns out it's actually connected to another world.
Oh yeah, Yukiko hasn't been doing this. She's been too busy with the inn. Now she knows.
If there's a rumor going around, that means a bunch of people are watching it.
And after last night's broadcast, they're gonna stop watching it. And some of them are gonna watch it harder than ever.
How did the rumor go? If you stare into a turned-off TV on a rainy night.
I want to see the original Japanese, like, not translation, but the original script for this, because sometimes they translate it as turned off TV, and sometimes they say unplugged, but the TV in my room is clearly plugged in.
No one in their right mind would try something that ridiculous, don't you think? Unless someone urged them to.
Like us?
But if you actually try, it does work. And not just once.
Yosuke's secretly attracted to kanji. What's the secret about it?
If this rumor spreads,
What's the secret
everyone
about
starts
it?
watching the Midnight Channel.
It could cause a huge panic.
If Teddy is right, the missing people themselves create the stuff we see. So it's not random. It's specifically related to whoever goes missing.
Huh. Yukiko had a show too, but she doesn't remember doing anything like that.
This might be a little off subject, but...
But actually, I do. It's actually been a secret fantasy of mine. Now, who wants to be my hot stud? What?
The culprit is probably watching the shows that come on, right?
No doubt. He's probably sitting back and enjoying... Oh, wait a sec. I bet he is enjoying it. He's probably laughing his head off watching the show that comes on after he throws people into the TV.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Ugh. Now when I think of the killer, I get this image of a total sicko.
That's a good point. I'm just thinking... Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just thinking. You know, just thoughts in my head.
I want to see everything about you, Yuki-chan.
Oh,
Don't make Chie and Yukiko slap you this time.
oh, 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 Wait. So if people saw Yukiko's show, do you think people were watching what happened to me too?
I don't know if you're, like, in there long enough to have a show.
Oh, that is it! That killer is dead meat! I'm gonna leave footprints all over his face! Guys!
Wait, Chie, he might like that.
First we save Kanji, then we crush the killer!
You don't unplug your TV every night, don't you? Gotta save electricity. Actually, the TV in my living room right now is unplugged because it generates heat even when it's off. It's one of those smart TVs, so it's always connected to the internet. And right now, we want the least amount of heat generated as possible because it's starting to be summer. It's starting to be like 90 degrees almost every day. So, you know, that mostly also because we don't ever use the TV in the living room. Computer's where it's at, man.
Finally, we crush the killer and send him to hell! Got it?
Yes. You've all strengthened your resolve to save Kanji. Chie, you can stand up straight now. That's not good for your back. The real Midnight Channel was the friends we made along the way, and the few that died before we became friends. F for Saki. F for Announcer Lady. Your power to create personas of the foolish samurai arcana has grown. Okay, Yukiko, my Aku accent isn't that funny.
Chie, those last two were the same thing.
I know.
We're sending him to extra hell. You were in a play in high school called Bus Stop. Dr. Lyman was a professor who was also a very, very bad person. And he apparently growled like a lion. I just keep thinking of Lyman from Animal Crossing, who was also a lion.
Hey, Teddy, someone's here, right?
I dread to think if he's like Bathhouse Kanji. Oh boy. He'd be quite the character. When you think of a killer, wouldn't it be a sicko? In TV media, mostly, but, like, not in real life. One of the things you have to accept with this game is it is a certain percentage of anime. So, like, it could very well be somebody who's, you know, a complete sicko who's enjoying the torment and inner struggles of the people in here. But we'll see exactly what's going on. Yellow Pikachu hyping up. Welcome to the Teddy Existential Crisis Quarter. How you doing? Welcome.
Oh, yep. I think someone's here.
You think? Do you know where he is?
I don't know.
We think it's a boy named Kanji.
I don't know.
What's wrong? Not feeling well?
Well, I sniff and I sniff, but I still can't tell where the smell comes from.
Uh-oh. Teddy, do we need to reset you? I'm sure your off switch is somewhere on the back. Here, let me go unzip you.
You're thinking too much about too many things.
Thinking's bad for you. That's why I don't do it.
I mean, last time you were wondering about who you really are and how long you've been here. Your head's empty to begin with, dude. Don't stress out over stuff too much.
You're right.
Whoa, he's seriously down about this.
If you can't figure out where Kanji is, we're in deep trouble. We can't just wander around aimlessly in a place like this.
I know what might help. You should give me a clue about this Kanji person. It's just a feeling I have. I think I could concentrate better with it.
Alright, I'll tell you everything.
Do you have anything that could give me a good understanding of him?
Well, he probably dyes his hair. He's very violent. He's voiced by Troy Baker. He likes to take down biker gangs. His mother owns a textile shop.
Something about Kanji, huh? I can't really think of anything besides all the rumors about him.
Yosuke, what did I literally just say? We know so many things.
Yeah, it's not like we know him that well.
We know so many things.
I just need some sort of hint. Something that tells me what he's really like.
Sniff the scent of male musk, and you might be able to find him.
Why don't we ask around and find people who know Kanji-kun personally?
Wait, do we have to leave? We have to leave. Teddy may be able to grasp Kanji's location if we get more information about Kanji. But what kind of information does he need? He needs an entire Learn the Japanese Kanji book from the library. Decide to ask around town. But I know everything! No. Teddy's a good boy. Teddy is creepy. Both of those sentences are true. Sensei! Alright, everybody jam out to ba-ba-da-ba-ba, forget what they bet. Okay. So this quest kinda tripped me up first time I played, because if you don't talk to the right people before you go back home, you have to wait like an entire week and waste all that time. Sucks, man. What's up, Yukiko? I asked people who knew Kanji-kun's family or their shop, but all I heard were bad rumors or people saying he was cute when he was little, that kind of thing. I was told to talk to the last person who saw him, but I'm not sure who that would be. His mom? The last thing we saw was him going back home. Your affection. Sniff this. Sniff a cow? That's ill-advised, Yellow Pikachu. I would expect a lot of methane coming off of that cow. Greenhouse gases, you know. Very poisonous. Now, the gases inside the TV, perfectly breathable. You can breathe as much as you want for the rest of your life, which will be about a couple of hours until the shadows attack. Are you here to ask about Kanji too? Sheesh, I wonder where he's wandered off to now. He's always like this. You know, there was a small boy who came in asking about him not too long ago. I talked to... a boy who talked to Kanji. Could it be the small boy from before? If it was him and he was with Kanji, he might know something. He knows his favorite color, his likes, his interests, his favorite place to go eat ramen. The Nintendo ramen shop, by the way. You decide to search for the boy? Anybody know Kratos? Dada boy? Somewhere around here. Yay. He's got that Troy Baker smell. It's like, just hand him a copy of The Last of Us, a physical copy of Persona 4, a copy of Catherine. I'm trying to think of other games where he's voiced. He's voiced a lot. And then he'll be able to sniff out the scent like a dog. Perfect. Where else do I need to go? I know. Is this game more difficult if you don't focus on the school and life stuff? So yes and no. With this game specifically, you don't really have to max out any of the school or life stuff. They just give you little bonuses for fusing personas. Colin, thanks for the resub. Only 5 months. It has felt like it's been more than that. I appreciate the support. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Grab a nest and get comfy. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy the emotes. Yeah, I know where we're going. We're going to Junes. Sorry, Nanako. Every time we go to Junes, I have to apologize to Nanako. Welcome, welcome. Let's get some more. A tiny soul tomato. Yeah. Egg. That's it for today. You. Oh, you're Dojima-san. Hello there. Are you eating your vegetables like a good boy? Nope. Oh my, that's what I thought. Young kids are always like that. Everything is delicious during spring.
Ah, you're looking for a small boy wearing a hat? Yes, I've seen him. He's been hanging around here lately. He even asked me all this stuff about that incident. He was just over there a little while ago, but maybe he'll be back tomorrow?
Decide to return here tomorrow. Egg. Oh, you guys are saying while I'm at Junes, pick you guys up some eggs? Alright then. Gather everyone at the food court. Nah. I'm sorry, the grocery section is closed though. I wish we could just like walk into the front door and go grocery shopping. That'd be so choice. Could you imagine? I want to go to like the candy toy section. In Japan, they sell like little kids toys with a little piece of candy. They call them candy toys. But the thing is, it's really interesting the origin of them. Selling little toys to kids at the grocery store or places like that is outlawed in Japan. Unless the toy is bundled with food. Like a prize inside cereal. But they're very lenient with what that means. So what ended up happening is they just sell a straight up boxed toy and they put like a little mint inside. So if you buy like one of those candy toys from Japan, you'll get like a little expired mint. Because obviously they import them to the US or whatnot as toys. And the mint's like 7 years old. Don't eat it. How are you faring when finding my evil looking demon statue? I don't want a demon statue. I want to go talk to this girl who confessed her love. Yeah. Egg. Tube Soup was thinking of getting in the game, but you'd get bored with all the school stuff. It's pretty optional. Like, you might as well do it. And, of course, if you are, like... You can hang out with whatever you want. Or you can just spend your time, like, studying. Or you can spend your time improving your character's personal stats. Or just going to the dungeon every day. The school stuff is more for additional RPG story, and because I'm reading everything out loud, it takes a lot longer for me. But, you know, go at your own pace. The beauty of these games is you're free to do whatever you want. You don't have to follow a guide like I am.
Oh, hey, you, listen! Hey, listen! The confession, it worked! I can't believe it, I'm so happy! I'm glad I got his shoebox confused with yours. Oh, that's right! I need to give thanks at the Tatsuhime Shrine. My wish came true. I'll make a big offering.
Oh, so you're not gonna go out with me then?
I see how it is.
You must eat the mint. I mean, eat it if you want. I'm sure nothing's bad's gonna happen. It's gonna be very stale. It's just gonna be very stale. You accomplished a request on the EMA. Something increased. You should report back to the Fox.
I wish for love.
I go Hushidake. Okay, dude, stop pushing me. Rude. If you want to say the sentence, I just want love in Japanese, it's Aiga Hoshidake. And I know that because there's a character in Ace Attorney named Aiga Hoshidake. They do like their puns. If you play Ace Attorney, you may be off-put by how punny all of the characters' names are. But actually, that's how it was in Japanese. It really was that, on the nose. We're going to the Fox, we're reporting back in, and we're gonna level up, baby. I do me. You shake it up, Rocky? Shake up whatever you want. Go make a milkshake, bring all the boys to the yard, but you know, they'll be like, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. This is the shrine's main building. You should report to the Fox. Alright. So, the Fox quest, you can do them on your own time, but reporting back in takes time. It's like a weird social link. It's pretty unique like that. Call the Fox. You made sure there was no one around and called for the Fox. You'll be seeing your dad soon, Fox. It's me. I'm your dad. Also, nice unicorn chicken. Very festive. Be careful where you poke that horn, though. Uh-oh. 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 SpaghettiOs.
Die.
That is the second time that has happened. Great desio, koitsu. Alright, let's start it up again. PC port. I can't tell it's because I'm tabbing in and out all the time, or if this port is that unstable, but it's been crashing on loading screens. Like, it's a fantastic port most of the time. It's just, I don't know why it's crashing. Oof. F for the game. It's because I turned in the social link to the Fox. He's like, yep, I take all your RAM. Let's see, we shouldn't be too far back. It's just been story. We haven't done anything like that we can't redo in like 5 minutes. We'll just have to fast forward through everything. 5:17. We're not too far back. Let's go. Not great though. All right, we're just gonna zoom through all this. Go Yukiko, go. Yo, go Yukiko, go. Yabai. Yeah, so how y'all doing tonight? You guys holding up? You guys want to watch? You guys want to watch the? Wait, this is a blessing in disguise. You get to see it all over again. I'm not fast forwarding this. Clearly.
Hello, dear viewers. It's time for Bad Bathhouse.
Clearly, some sort of karmic retribution has told the fate that I deserve this. Or maybe you deserve this. You know what you did.
Tonight I'll introduce a superb sight for those searching for sublime love that surpasses the separation of the sexes.
That's a lot of
Eggs.
For Super Egg. Thank you, Conan. And a chicken attack.
I'm your host, Kanji Tatsumi, serving you this scandalously special sneak-in report.
So scandalous that all the chickens wanted to see. I like the one that trailed behind. You guys just wanted to censor this TV show, didn't you?
Gracious, just imagine the things that might happen to me there. Woo! Well then, let's get this show on the road. Toodaloo!
No! Yeah! They heard he likes what? I mean... Alright, we're going through this. Calm down. Alright. I promise that's the last time you guys have to suffer through that. Unless it crashes again. We're gonna have to get some bless RNG. Bless the RNG that involves the coding for how this game loads. 5% chance that the RNG causes a complete crash. So, we'll see. If you don't post it, then clearly you're hoping that it actually does crash again.
Hey, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy. Deja vu? You feeling it? Just been in this place before? Higher on the streets, and you know it's your time to go? Calling you? Alright, easy. Alright, speedrun time. I'm gonna get my PB. Da-da-dun-dun. Personal best, kanji percent. Can we do it? So, clearly, this involves a very, very technical skip. You have to talk to the textile shop owner, and then skip all the dialogue. That's it. That's the technical skip. I know. It went by fast. I'll show it to you guys again. Oops. Not the shrine. We're going to Junes. Pretty good. I'm a speedrunner. Manoka Speed. So, okay, we got a little bit of time to talk about the news today. What was the most exciting gaming-related thing you've seen today? Was it Min Min in Smash? Was it online Melee with netcode rollback? Was it Crash 4? Pretending that Crash 1, everything after Crash 3 just didn't exist? I was saying before the stream, Min Min's fighting style looks actually pretty akin to how I play Smash in general. Like, some people go full pro, go learn the, like, super aggressive hyper combos. I'm getting too old for that kind of stuff. I just don't have the time to learn, like, the timings and whatnot. Especially when playing online. Like, even the professional Smash players get tripped up with the Ultimate's lag. Like, the muscle memory you need for playing offline just doesn't translate to online sometimes. Do school, go Junes, we are going to report to the Fox. Easy. Too old, I'm 12. I'm 12 in chicken years. That's ancient, you know? Normally I'd be someone's dinner by then. Your affection, your affection, your affection. Yosuke, you better be interrogating someone over the case and not just trying to flirt. The one who was with him before, huh? Oh, I get it. Right, let's split up and look around. My boyfriend is in the city, but I haven't been able to contact him, so I'm worried. When you get a girlfriend, don't let her become insecure, okay? A woman's feelings can be hurt by a single trivial thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand. I understand. Sounds like you'll become a good man. My name's not Goodman. My name's ManokAdobo. How many in these years? Cow years? 3.7514155926. Shrine's main building. Yeah, Shrine's main building. Alright. Cross your fingers.
Yep. Yep, 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 yep.
All your crashes. The Fox brought you the Emma with a wish that you fulfilled. It's probably worried about the outcome. You told the Fox that you granted the wish written on the Emma.
Ew!
I was ready to say yip, but it was howl. Ooh! Do foxes howl? I don't think foxes howl. The Fox looks exuberant. You know what the Fox should say? Tie up! How? Come on! Go! Fire! The Fox looks at the offertory box and seems pleased. If rumors of the Shrine's benevolence spread, more people may come to make offerings. Tow! You can sense the Fox's gratitude as she shine sparks away. See, there was the shine spark. The Fox social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Hermit Arcana has grown. Since your relationship with the Fox has grown stronger, it will give you a discount on its services inside the TV. We haven't even done anything with services inside the TV with the Fox yet. It's talking about Melee. Tadia! You passed some time with the Fox. Come on! It's getting late. You decided to go home. Goodbye, Fox.
Welcome home.
Your skills have improved, Fox. Your prices have improved, Fox. Thank you, Nanako. You are best Nanako ever in all the video games. No one can tell me otherwise. I have a Justice persona, right? I have Angel. Good. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're hanging out with with Nanako Dojima today. Will you spend the evening with Nanako? Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Yay!
If I had that number right in cow years, I would be massively impressed. You would be massively impressed. One human year is 3.64 cow. I was actually pretty close. I said like 3.7, right? Oh, you see, it's a very, very, very specific species of cow. The happy cows that come from California.
Oh,
Big bro.
Oni-san? Nanako is fidgeting and spinning. Go ahead, ask.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Nanako looks relieved.
Are you an only child?
No? How do I know this? I don't know about Mr. Adobo-kun. Like, I could answer with my actual answer, but like, how am I supposed to know what's right?
Then do you have a little sister?
I have you. Oh, smooth. Smooth.
Little sister.
Nanako looks very happy. Oh, Narukami's got a way with words.
A while ago, Daddy told me that our family won't get any bigger. But now I have a big brother.
Aww. Nanako beams at you with a smile that covers her entire face, shining so brightly you need sunglasses. Through that smile, you feel your relationship has grown deeper. Wham! Nanako Dojima's social link is level 2. Justice are kinda grown.
Let's talk, big bro. I want to hear about your school.
Nanako has begged you to talk to her. You decided to talk about various things. You gave her a detailed explanation of the summary of Gundam Wing. Well, it all started with Operation Meteor.
Right.
It has gotten late, so you put Nanako to bed and went to your room.
Yo!
You'd be like 90 in cow years. 123. What? 109? We got some old cows in chat. That's some ancient beef. Now that Kanji's out of the way and he's found his place as a hay escort, Nanako can take her motorcycle and lead her gang and crush all her enemies. Oh no, Kanji was keeping all the biker gangs in check, wasn't he? Bad end. Nanako's gonna rule this town. Though, is that really a bad end? Yo, Chris! According to the weather report, we won't have to worry about the fog for a while. Let's keep it cool, like usual. We can save the day and still keep our skills sharp. We should hurry. What are we gonna do if we get nervous and start screwing up? The enemies are starting to get stronger too. Well, if we hurry up, then we'll have more time to plan after we get our butts kicked. Duh. I mean, that's my strategy. Let's be sure to use the time we have until the next foggy day to our advantage so we can save him for sure. Your affection! Oh?
Hey everyone! They posted the test results!
Oh, I'm a smart boy. I'm gonna be at the very top. I'm an expert. I'm an expert. It's only been like 1 month. The awful moment of truth. Oh well. Wanna check it out? You decide to check the test results. Your score was in the top 10! Booyah, baby! I'm an egghead! Whoa, nice! Good going, Chris! You're so smart! Your social link friends seem to be congratulating you. My social link friends, take one good look. Notice what is very different about Persona 4 versus Persona 5 right here, right now. I have friends at school, besides my party members. That alone makes Persona 5 really depressing. Persona 3 and 4, like, they were intended, and I guess Persona 1 and 2 as well. The relationships you make at school are intended to be like, oh yeah, only a handful of them know your escapades during the night or during the extra hour of Persona 3 or whatever. And by daytime, you're a normal school kid with actual friends at school in like the drama club or the sports club. You feel that you became slightly closer to your school friends. Lunch break is almost over. You decided to return to class. Be thankful that the kids aren't the kind that are like, oh, he's smart, let's avoid him. How many more shots? What, we're drinking alcohol? Yeah, Mishima. Nobody remembers Mishima. But yeah, I kind of did forget Mishima. Sorry, Mishima.
Hey, Chris-kun. We have practice today. You'll be there, right?
I'll think about it.
I see.
Well, it's your choice. But make sure you don't forget what I've taught you.
What will you do after school? I don't know about Yumi anymore, guys. He's starting to get a bit obsessive. Yo, have you heard anything from the other guys? I keep trying to give Daisuke Ko's voice. The whole team seems a little restless lately. Well, let's get practice over with. So this is the first day that we can actually go rescue Kanji. So screw sports and drama. Let's go into the TV, baby. First, we gotta go, talk to some people about some things. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I went drama instead of band. I actually did band, like, the very first time I... Wait, didn't I do all of these already? Can't I, like, turn this in? I did a poll of what to pick, and almost unanimously everyone picked drama. But I was gonna pick drama anyway. I did band the first time I played this game, and it was interesting. It was interesting. A little kid wearing a hat. I might have seen him. Kind of bothers me. Can I really not turn in the quest to talk to the girl on the roof right now? When can I? It's been like months. It's been a month. We're going into town. We're going to Judas to ensure that our day is great. So yeah, this time I thought I'd go drama because I haven't really seen that route before. I watched the anime, which has a little summary of it, but the way the anime presents social links, it's kind of like the entire character arc happens in one episode. Which makes sense in the anime, because, like, you can't have it split across different episodes. That wouldn't really make that much sense. In the game, it plays out a bit more naturally, because it's just like, oh yeah, you learn something about your friend on this month, and then the next month something happens related to what they were talking about. More tomatoes, please. I can't get enough. I sure hope I'm refrigerating these and not just keeping them in my pocket, or else I'm gonna have a lot of homemade ketchup in my pants. Is there something you need? Many people from the town come and meet here. It's a very convenient location, isn't it? Wasn't this the boy who met you at Kanji some time ago? He may know something. Huh? You're asking if anything seemed strange when I spoke to Kanji-kun, yes? Very well. It seems to be an urgent matter, so I'll simply tell you. If you're asking about recent events, then yes, there was something out of the ordinary, Slender Man. It was something I felt when I was with him. Something you felt when you were with him? Phrasing, please. So I told him outright that he seemed to be an odd person. After I said that, his expression changed all of a sudden. I was quite surprised. On that basis, I believe his actions were somewhat forced and unnatural throughout the time I was with him. He may have some sort of complex, though I have no proof of this. It seems that Kanji has a complex or something of that nature. What? Kanji's purported reaction is to the phrase, odd person. Maybe this is enough of a clue for Teddy to go on. talking to several people over the course of 2 days, the clue just ended up being he's weird? I could have told him that, and so much more. Game, please. You should report to Teddy as soon as possible. I guess. Leave June's, yes. Every day is great at your June's. It's such a banger. This track just worms its way into your head, doesn't it? You know it. Alright, one more place we have to hit before we head inside the TV. And then what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go as far as I can inside the TV without spending too much SP. And depending on where we leave up, like, level-wise, I'm not gonna, like, try to force myself to the top of the dungeon this time because it's longer than Yukiko's. I'm just gonna, like, go decent way in just to end out the stream. It can take a couple of hours for sure. And then tomorrow we'll finish Kanji's dungeon. Oh, not tomorrow. I'm not streaming this tomorrow. Next time I'll stream this will be Thursday. But you guys know what I mean. Something is different from usual. There is like 300% less nose in here. You don't see Igor or Marie anywhere. Of course, 200 of the percent is Igor.
Excuse me. Do you have any business here? As you can see, my master is currently away.
Maybe it's this business with you, girl.
If your errand isn't urgent, I regret to ask that you come back late. No, that won't do.
He's too hot to resist. What? Why am I portraying Narukami like this? You guys know exactly why. 'Cause he's the king, baby.
This room is bound tightly to your fate. Nothing here happens without a reason.
I can't. Inside jokes only work if people know. I'm just assuming that most of the people here have... I'm assuming most of the people here have watched the Persona 4 animes, at the very least. Gurusoma, thanks for the host.
There must be meaning in our meeting here alone. Welcome to the Velvet Room. I am Margaret. I am the one who rules over power, invited here after my predecessor's sudden disappearance. You may be the first person who has ever been welcomed here by someone other than my master.
Predecessor's disappearance? You know, I think this ties into Persona 4 Arena. Because the previous attendant, her name was Elizabeth. She was from Persona 3. She actually has a story mode in Persona 4 Arena, and it actually tells us what she's been doing between Persona 3 and 4. You know what? I think I will do a little... Wait a minute. You hosted, then you rated? Yeah. Welcome on in, Raiders, Gurusoma, what's up? Can we get a shout out for Gurusoma? And welcome to Persona 4. I was just saying, I think we will do a short little playthrough of Persona 4 Arena. I'm not really that good at fighting games, but I'll give it a fair shot. And then once we start getting battles that I can't win, I'm just gonna let it autoplay, just so we can get the story of Persona 4 Arena. Might as well. Yeah. Yellow Pikachu, thanks for giving that shout out. Yeah, what's up, Raiders? Everybody go check out Gurusoma. He was playing Phantasy Star Online 2. Oh, how's that going? What level are you? Hope you're doing well. Met him through Brad, and, you know, also a fan of stuff like Metal Gear. Chill dude, go check him out. If you're new to the stream, welcome. My name is Chris. I play RPGs and Nintendo games, and we're playing Persona 4 on PC, and it has been wonderful so far. Right now,
the Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest.
We're having some private time with Margaret, so, you know. Young children, look away.
The shape of the room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and their destiny. Shall we chat? I feel that is what I'm called to do.
A faint smile appeared on Margaret's face. It's so faint you can barely see it. Still can't see it. Tube Soup joined for the Paper Mario, stayed for the chicken. Oh yeah, glad you stuck around. Stuck around, Tube Soup. Paper Mario Origami King very soon. I can't wait. Until then, we're playing old favorites. Yeah, Soul Sapphire's going to bed. Have a good night, Soul Sapphire. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you made some good progress on your art. Can't wait to see it. Her eyes have a hint of gentleness in them, like some sort of gaze. You feel a faint bond forming between you and Margaret. Here. Thou art I am thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Empress Arcana. I swear I had more time to read that in Persona 3. Because I remember doing the whole spiel with the voice filter and everything. You established the Margaret social link. Oh boy, my favorite. Empress Arcana. It seems you have several social links already. Recurring meetings, recurring words. By deepening your understanding of one another, your bonds strengthen. But sometimes the heart is shaken more by a single action than 1,000 words. Do you understand? Not really. Stop speaking in tongues, lady. Today's meeting might be classified as that single action. I've decided. The strand of fate you follow. Entangle me within it as well. I need an adult? I am an adult. Perhaps a new bond will be spun. There is something I have wanted to know, and you are the first guest I welcomed here. In light of today's meeting with my master absent, I believe we are both special to one another. Margaret is smiling. Is she? I want to know more about you. First, I think I shall have you show me your rare persona ability. Let me see. Show me an Ippon Datara that shows Tsukukaja. A what in the what now? Okay, now you're really pushing it, lady. That better not be a euphemism. The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words. Have you already forgotten? Then I have something to look forward to.
I wish you well.
Show me that Ippon Datara. Show me in all its glory. Okay. So Margaret's social link is unique. Oh, we're doing another poem? I just want to fuse personas, man. Something is different. Marie is nowhere to be found. Hey, there's a piece of paper on the floor. Come to think of it, the last paper you found here belonged to Marie. Something is written on it in cute handwriting.
Seafoam, listen to my voice. My shouting, bellowing voice. Here I am, pouring my blood into my words, yelling at the very edge of the world. I am the little mermaid, unable
Under
to
the sea.
return.
Oh.
The little mermaid, faded to foam. The little mermaid.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Down where it's wetter, down where it's better, take it from me.
This appears to be a poem, or lyrics to a Disney movie. Conan says incoming. What's incoming? You trying to spoil the raid? What's going on here? Your sense of poetry is difficult to comment on. Nice thinking. It's nice singing. Thank you, Sleepy Memories.
What? Did you read it? You read it, didn't you?
I said no.
No, it's not like that. It's not a poem. Yeah. I'm yelling at the edge of the world that this is not a poem. I don't know what I'm saying. Words are just coming out. Stupid I had you jerk. I can't believe this. Don't read my things.
Marie blushes furiously. Sun, daddy, daddy. Sun, daddy, daddy. It would seem that Marie was the author of the poem you just read.
But why was it on the floor? I don't get it.
Marie sulkily returns to her seat. Yeah, Sprint's on your way home, heading home. Alright, Sprint, have a good drive. Stay safe out there. Alright, okay, so as I was saying, Margaret's social link depends on You technically don't have to do it, like, right now. It doesn't take any time. It instead requires you to fuse specific personas that have specific abilities. It's not too hard because you get to choose, but sometimes it's like breeding Pokemon, and you have to know what personas higher up in the fusion breeding chain learn certain attacks regularly, and then you gotta breed them down. Thankfully, I don't gotta ride my bike in a circle for like 5 hours, hoping for a shiny. You're going at quite a clip. Your social links are what create your world. Please do not forget this. Ibon Datara with Tsukukaja. Hermit Arcana, its muscles will become stronger and well. Eh? Alright, let's do a little fusion. Wait, compendium first. You know what'd be hilarious? Okay, nothing needs registering, so we're good. Well, wouldn't you know? Is this the incoming, or was it like a couple minutes delayed? What is up, Rimage?
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cast a spell and stir the pot. It's a raid that we have brought.
What's up, Rim? I love your raid message every time. Every time it tempts me to do that voice. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Kami Koopa or what was her name? What was her name? The Elder Witch Sister from Thousand Year Door. I mean, I give the same voice to both of them, but welcome to Persona. How y'all doing? Obst, Lilla, Twig, Tomeboy, Sunfax. Wow. Rimage, Conan, welcome back. Gemini NFP, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to Persona. We're about to go start a dungeon right now, actually. We're kind of like 2 dungeons into the story. Still getting some more, you know, party members and all that. Still relatively early on in the game. But, how you doing? Did we get a shout-out for Rimage? Can we get another shout-out for Rimage, if there hasn't been one? I would greatly appreciate it. Whoever gives a shout-out to Rimage gets a free egg. I promise. Handmade. Okay, so it looks like if I want to make a... Right now we're working on a social link. We need to make a certain persona. We need to make an Ippon Datara with Tsukukaja. So if you guys know how to make an Ippon Datara with Tsukukaja, I'd greatly appreciate it. Nobody? Nobody? Come on, somebody's got to know how to make an Ippon Datara. I swear I'm not speaking in tongues. Alright, I'm gonna have to do like a triangle fusion or something, I think. Or look it up. I honestly might look it up. What's up? How was Animal Crossing? Were you working on your town? Visiting some people? Tell me everything while I go look up on this guide how to make an Ippon Datara. Yeah, it sounds Spanish. Maybe the way I'm pronouncing it. Basically in the Persona series, it's like Pokemon, but instead of monsters, it's legends of and myths of human fiction from across every culture. So you know, like the Sandman, Izanagi. Izanagi is like the Japanese version of the Tale of Orpheus from Greek legend, where like his wife got sent to the underworld and he had to go rescue her, but at the very last second he turned around and she transformed into a hideous beast. So you know, his wife was as normal. No. But yeah. I don't know if anybody knows Persona, but welcome. Enjoy the opera while I look this up. Datara Ippon Datara Tsukukaja. What's going on, guys? Welcome on in, Raiders. Go follow Rimage. He is a very chill dude who likes a lot of Nintendo games. Always a chill time hanging out in his stream. Very creative, very wizard themed. As you know, I've never been to his town, but I've seen it so many times on his stream. It's very, very elegant. Yeah. You only know how to fuse in Devil Survivor. Oh. You visited a few friends tonight. You had a nice cozy night. Well, that sounds amazing. Yeah. I would visit more people in Animal Crossing if it didn't take so long to just wait for, like, Wilbur's speeches, Orville's speeches, Wilbur's flight. But that's okay, because this is a seaplane. And, Yeah, I've kind of just stopped playing Animal Crossing for now, honestly. I still check in almost every day when I remember to, but it's getting hard. It's getting difficult. Okay, so apparently I gotta get a Sylph, and then fuse that with a Kusith or a Archangel. Ooh, this is gonna take, like, multiple passes, huh? Let's see. You get natural Sukukaja. Look, it's a fairy! It's a great fairy! Oh, I see. It's Ope's, sub-alert. Which one of these can I most easily get rid of? I think the Sandman and the Angel. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Sandman and the Angel, buy them back. Get the Sukukaja. We'll take the Pulinpa. Use that up. Boom. Rimage, why are you screaming? Uh-oh. You don't know how to make an Ippon Datara with Sukukaja? Oh. What about Orville Redenbacher? Please no. Please no. No creepy popcorn, man. I'll let you know. The commercials for Orville Redenbacher popcorn, the recent ones, they have CGI on the levels of the previous Sonic the Hedgehog CGI design for the movie.
I'm Sylph. I'll do my best, so please let me stick around.
He will stick around for exactly like 1 minute, because I'm about to fuse you. Sorry. More like Orville Cadenbacher. As long as I don't gotta watch his popcorn commercials, I'll eat as much popcorn as it takes. Ippon Datara. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's this guy. He's got like a butcher's knife or some kind of welding tool. Not even a welding tool. It's like tongs and a hammer. He's got Mamudo. I'm not a high enough... Ooh, I wish I knew that before I fused. Level 17. Alright, we'll have to go for this later. In the meantime, I'm gonna buy some Personas back then. But if you don't know me, my name is Chris. I usually play Nintendo games and RPGs. We're playing Persona 4, one of my favorites of all time. I played it before, and we're just gonna get through the game as fast as possible. We're going to a bathhouse. You guys want to see a bathhouse? It's very relaxing. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. This is a game about a bunch of high school kids who are investigating an odd string of murders that have been happening in their small, sleepy town of Inaba in the countryside of Japan. Basically, we're Scooby-Doo in Japan. Bunch of high school kids with the power of Persona. We can go inside the TV. And inside is a world fueled by the insecurities and hidden desires of people. And we're about to go inside the world of a confused high school young man who isn't exactly sure of his sexuality. That's kind of the theme of this level. Like, so this part is him learning to accept whether or not he's not sure if he's gay. He's had like run-ins with another male student who he interprets as taking advantage on him. So he's having some thoughts in his head. We're here to help him beat up his shadow self. It makes sense in context. Here's a mysterious fox. This game is weird.
Oh, something's here. A fox? When did it...
The mysterious fox you encountered at the shrine is sitting next to you. Could it have followed you without you noticing?
Whoa, where did this guy come from?
This is Fox McCloud. He's here to take revenge for his dad.
Scary too.
Oh, this apron. I think I've seen it at the shrine before.
You told everyone about your encounter with the mysterious fox.
Huh? Curious with leaves?
Not the weirdest thing that's happened to us.
Huh? Cooperate with us?
Are you serious? So it wants money in exchange for fixing us up?
The fox gave out a cry as if in affirmation.
What's with this guy?
Taria!
It acts like it understands what we're talking about.
How? Fayette?
It yipped again. Maybe it really does understand what we're saying.
But when you think about it, That means the police on duty and whatnot didn't find this fox, right? If it followed after us, then it really is something.
Yep.
The fox gave a confident cry. Yep, yep. Give me all your yens.
You think it really understands us? What should we do?
I say take it with us. Worst case, he's a high-tier character.
Well, I'd feel bad if we trapped it. It doesn't look like it'll do us any harm. What do you think?
Let's chase it away. It can do what it wants.
Yeah. I'm thinking about what happened at the shrine.
Yeah, let's not go against the wishes of a wild animal here.
Don't you think this curing would be a big help for us?
Huh? Are you suggesting we take it into that other world?
Yeah.
I guess that might work. It doesn't seem like it's going to leave that easily either, and I definitely don't want it being all sulky and getting up to mischief in the store.
The fox looks satisfied. Okay, keep in mind we are on the roof of a department store. So not only did this fox have to follow us to the store, it had to get into the elevator without us noticing and either at the same time ride with us all the way up, or it learned how to press the button itself to go to the roof. The fox looks satisfied. You decide to let the fox do whatever it wants. You should try taking it into the other world. Yes, we're taking a fox into the TV. Appa, yip yip. Has anyone been watching, okay, here's gonna be a little summary of the situation so far. But question for the chat, has anybody been watching Avatar now that it's on Netflix? I've been wanting to, haven't had the time, I am always busy. But people keep bringing it up, like their favorite memories, their favorite jokes and memes, and it is bringing so much nostalgia. My first girlfriend turned into the moon. It's rough, buddy. You already finished rewatching it. Nice. Yeah, Sprin's been watching. Tell Kanji to be gay and do crime. I think doing crime is part of the reason he has such a bad reputation, though. People associate him with biker gangs. He's also voiced by Troy Baker. First Yukiko, now Kanji Tatsumi. Could it be that they aren't just involved in the case? Maybe it has something to do with our school, too. Who knows? Just add it to the pile of things we just don't get. But man, that Kanji, it was total chaos on that show. He seemed like such a badass before, too. Anyway, we should concentrate on saving Kanji-kun before the fog appears, okay? Yeah, you're right. We gotta start from there. Alright, that's all I need to hear.
Let's brace ourselves.
Into the TV! People trying to get famous, all you gotta do is jump in. If you want to be on TV, do it the easy way. Sensei! You're here! Any clues? Oh, you found some! Everybody, this is Teddy. Say hello.
Oh, you found out more about Kanji. Uh-huh. A complex. That's it? That's all I have to go on? You're working me to the stuffing.
He's a stuffed bear costume man, and he is pure, and he is adorable. And he is not creepy at all. Besides the fact that if you unzip his head, he's empty inside. But you know, aren't we all?
Oh well, then I'll open my nose up real wide and sniff real hard.
Hello, Teddy.
Oh, I think I found something. It feels like our target. Is this it? Follow me!
All we needed was some sort of vague clue. So welcome to the bathhouse. Make sure to take off all your clothes while you're here. It's awfully muggy.
Is it just me, or does the fog here seem kind of different?
Steam. Steamy.
Glasses are fogging up.
Man, it's hot in here. This place is like a...
Oh no.
Come here, pussycat.
Manly voice. There he is.
Oh, such well-defined pecs. There's no need to be scared.
Oh my. Oh my.
Now just relax.
Japan, please.
Wait a sec, I don't want to go.
Sorry, Yosuke, you're coming with us. You're the healer.
Kanji-kun really here, Teddy?
I think after this, I'm gonna need a lot of healing.
The nose knows.
Oh my.
Really going in here? I can already feel the sweat rolling down my back.
That means the sauna's working. Let's go.
That's because it's so hot.
Oh, we're going in the TV. Rim was sitting on top of it this whole time. Common mistake. You know, everyone assumes that you have to be the antenna, but really, we have to be the programming itself. Kaji's location has been pinpointed. All that's left is to rescue him. You should prepare yourself for the rescue mission. So the way that the Persona games work is in between your daily school lives and raising your social links, which is basically shorthand for your relationships with the other students and whatnot. You actually go into some sort of dungeon in some sort of other world, usually, that represents people's desires and thoughts and insecurities. Tenny rummaged around before producing something. Ta-da! Brand new gag glasses! Per Yuki-chan's request, they have lenses in them! Gag winner outfit. Oh really? Thanks, Teddy. Hey Chie, let's put these on. This again? We did this before. There's no need to do it again. Come on, Teddy, don't get all excited just because Yukiko's a goof. You're too kind. We're going for kanji. And usually the dungeon is themed specifically around a certain person. And today we're going to Kanji Tatsumi. He got the skinny about him, so let's go save him. Be careful! You wouldn't want to go in either. Too stuffy. It's good for you. Sweat all those toxins out. I promise there'll be good music in it for you. This place is really steamy! Why do I feel as chilled down my fuzzy spine? I think I got a cold! My nose is totally useless too! Kanji-kun, where are you? Answer us! SOS. I need help right now. So as far as gameplay, it's standard RPG stuff. It's kind of like a mystery dungeon game. The floors are randomly generated. Huh. Oh, shoot! And you will get attacked by enemies. Oh.
There are 2 enemies. Hang in there.
Interesting enemy design. So everybody has weaknesses, kind of like, basically like Pokemon. Unlike Pokemon, though, they aren't immediately obvious, so you kind of just have to try things, and then Teddy will remember what they're weak to.
Strong at all. 2 enemies left.
So our attacks have elements. I'm trying lightning right now, not weak to it. I'm the only person who has multiple Pokemon, basically. Everybody else has their one set one. And Yosuke over here has wind elements. Holy moly! Wait, shoot.
2 enemies down.
Let's attack with all our strength.
Did Yukiko really start with Maragi? No way. Let's attack with all our strength.
It will end here.
When you hit somebody with a weak attack, it knocks them down. If you knock all the enemies down... Really? We had this already? Check out this group attack. Twin Dragon!
Yeah!
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The bond between those two is already so strong. You knock everybody down, you get the all-out attack, everybody piles on in a cartoonish dust cloud. That's basically like the battle loop of Persona. One thing I need to do is set Yukiko. She's our newest party member, and by default, they're not... By default, they are controlled by AI, but what I need to do is tell them not to do that. Let me see. I need to remember how that works from here. I can also set it in the battle. We'll just do it next time we see a battle. Not too bad. Oh wow, does this game have a good soundtrack too? It absolutely does. I have the soundtracks for Personas 3, 4, and 5. The composer, Shoji Meguro, does all of them, and they all have such style. Persona 3 goes for more of like a hip-hop beat. Persona 4 goes for like techno and J-pop.
3 enemies, but they're too slow.
And Persona 5 goes for like
I'm in your hands.
jazz, you know? If you played Smash, you've already heard a lot of these songs. So we got some rocks. What are they weak to? I think I remember. Oh, also there's a fish. I'm gonna try attacking normally. No, it is not. They're not weak to physical. That'd be weird, because they're rocks. We'll go for the fish.
It's not going down.
3 enemies left.
Later on, we'll get
Can't defeat it.
a character that just automatically knows weaknesses. For now, we're just experimenting. Okay. Sometimes they reflect. Duly noted. Do not use ice on the fish. Rock is weak to paper.
Good work, Sensei. That's
All right.
1 so far.
Who's paper element? Got it. Funky fish is funky. You got that right, Lola.
Ooh, can I have this one?
Sure, Chie.
Okay, okay.
Galactic punt? Wait a minute. And it's a home run. He just kicked away the other enemy. I'll take it. Oh boy. So that's Chie's follow-up attack. Like I said, okay, so basically,
This enemy's weak to wind skills.
as you
Just 1 enemy left.
as you hang out with your friends outside of the dungeons in school, you grow closer with them.
Do it?
You grow closer with them, and then they start helping you out more in battle, and they do silly stuff like that. Quick, call that lady from Read or Die. Too late, they already died. Rim is gonna get some food. All right, Rim, tell me what you get. I hope it's good. I hope it's tasty. You don't think I get EXP for that? Probably not. But it does get us a all-out attack, which increases the chances we get personas and whatnot. So it's worth doing. Angels?
It seems strong, but I'm sure you'll win.
I want to say these guys are weak to wind. Is that a rock? It's a golem! Golem! You know, speaking of, who is excited for the new Pokemon Snap? A lot of Nintendo news has been trickling out lately.
It's not going down.
Resist.
3 enemies left.
Alright, only so many more elements to try. It's being developed by Namco Bandai, and I trust their ability to make a rail quote-unquote shooter because they made Star Fox Assault. It's been a while, but I'm sure they still know how. Yes, Pokemon Snap, you're so excited. Thank Twig, what's up? T-Rex Addict, damn. Ooh, we got personas, I'm gonna get Valkyrie. Look at that. I thought oh yeah, she's riding like a ghost horse? Card of the Persona Valkyrie. You've welcomed the Valkyrie into your heart. So unlike Persona 5 and unlike Pokemon, you don't really have to battle the Pokemon to get them. They just appear after a battle. They're sort of like your reward. You reach out, they form as cards. You know? What do you guys want out of the new Pokemon Snap? I've been saying ever since I played Pokemon Snap on the N64 on stream that I want... Oh, this one's strong. I want completely different islands.
It seems strong, but I'm sure
With
you'll
like
win.
different themes. Like, I want the Johto Island. I want the Hoenn Island. I want like the whatever Gen 4 place was called island. The Unova Island. I want them to be separated by like gens or like by type and have a huge variety between each level. In original Pokemon Snap, there was only really a handful of different Pokemon. You know, they had to reuse the species. But now that there's so many more, I want every opportunity to show off as many as they can. You want all the Pokemon in, all 800. It would be hilarious and also a little bit sad if they had all Pokemon in a Pokemon Snap game, but not in the actual Pokemon game of this gen. But I could see it. Like, they have the models. Sinnoh is Gen 4. Right.
2 enemies! Charge through them!
It has been so long since I played anything Gen 4. Gen 4 remakes when?
Someone else's turn.
You know, isn't... Yeah. Then Game Freak was gonna give more news for Pokemon, in addition to the news from last week, huh?
This'll be a piece of cake for
What day is that? If that's getting revealed during a time I'm not at work, I may just do a live reaction of it. I am curious.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Last resort. Uh-oh. Oh! Whoa! Wait a minute, no! Dude just got me from full health. I am a little bit underleveled. I'm still on the first floor of that dungeon. All right, well, and now I have a baseline of how much I need to worry when I fight something. Retry from the start of the floor. This has started the entire dungeon, man. Folsy Bear is heading to bed. Have a most wonderful night. You as well, Folsy. Thanks for hanging out. The next time you see Persona 4, we'll be rip raring to go and strong as heck. I hope. Oh, hi, Teddy.
Are you okay, Sensei? Don't push yourself too hard.
No, I'm fine. I just wanted to see how you were doing. We're not being chased by a shadow. Oof, ouch. Very rude of that cube. The sad part is, I know what that cube is capable of. I know he does the last resort attack, but he was so close to death. Okay. There's a chest right there. I want to wait for the shadow to turn around so we can go get the first advantage on him. Hey, yep. Easy. There's too many Switch games you want. Okay, if I remember, these guys are weak to... What are they weak to? Fire. It just so happens I have fire, but we'll use Yukiko's fire instead. Because I don't want... Oh, well, that works too.
Let me do it, if that's what you want.
I don't want to waste too much of my main character's SP. That would be the equivalent of MP.
It's over.
I don't change Yukiko's AI.
Ready? It will end here.
We faced a similar cube enemy in the last dungeon, and it also did that.
Someone finish it off.
Just one enemy left.
I thought I could survive a direct attack. I'm gonna go switch to a different persona. Whichever one has more defense. And that would be Izanagi. There we go. Take care of that. Which Switch games do you want, Think Twig? Which ones do you not have yet? I'm such a Nintendo fanboy that I kind of had them already. I will tell you what Switch game I just got. I haven't really had a chance to play it yet, in case I wanted to play it on stream. 51 Clubhouse games. It's that Nintendo-made game that's just a collection of board games. But it has a lot of, like, childhood favorites. Ranging from Mancala to Connect 4. From Mahjong to that game where you have dots on a piece of paper and you just connect them in lines and whoever makes a square gets the box. Gets, like, the point. I don't even know what the name of that game is, but it has it. You're excited for Paper Mario, Friends in Mineral Town, and Void Terminal. Void Terminal? I don't remember if I've heard of that game. Can you remind me what that's about? But yeah, Paper Mario and Friends in Mineral Town.
2 enemy shadows. You get to go first.
Very excited for both. Chie has the ice, and these guys were weak to ice, so I'm gonna go switch to a persona that has it. Maybe I don't have one. I don't think I have one. Alright, plan B. It's just the true eyes, only if you realize. You've already pre-ordered Mineral Town. I do have Friends in Mineral Town on the Wii U Virtual Console.
You're doing great, Yosuke!
These guys are weak to wind. Why did I think it was us? I'm thinking Pokemon, that's why.
It's down! Now run! Out of our way!
From what footage we've seen so far, Friends of Mineral Town does look like it's gonna be pretty faithful.
Now, shall we move on?
You always called that game Dots. I think I've always called it like Boxes and Lines. Something like that. Tomeboy wanted an open world Pokemon Snap, where you can roam around and find Pokemon to take pictures of. I've actually heard that they were planning to do something like that for the original Pokemon Snap. It's just that the limits of the N64 didn't really allow for that. Especially with like Sakurai talking about how they wanted to do final smashes on the original Smash on N64.
Two enemy shadows! You get to go first!
It makes you wonder what could have been.
This shadow.
Let me just switch Yukiko real quick before I forget.
I'm in your hands.
You can be in your own hands, Yukiko. I don't want to be blamed for anything. Yeah, but just your eyes, only if you realize.
Two enemies! Charge through them!
Okay. So now that we have...
You knocked it down!
Now that we have 4 party members, instead of the 3 from the last dungeon, we shouldn't be as pressed for SP. We should be able to get through it without having to grind too much at the end. Yeah, that'd be really cool. You could actually just run around, like take pictures in first person. Maybe like Dead Rising. Maybe you have to do like... You have to navigate around the Pokemon. Like maybe not attack them. Maybe not like directly like antagonize them. But run around, throw pester balls, the Poke Flute, whatever, to get them out of your way so you can enter like hidden areas. That'd be cool. I would absolutely love to see that in the Switch version. We've seen that he still rides in a little car thing, the character. We haven't seen the character's face. We don't really know if they're Todd Snap anymore or not. Void Termina is a mystery dungeon style game. You play as a little robot. The world ended in a toxic mushroom apocalypse that killed all humans except you find one still alive. Oh, right! Right! Somebody posted the trailer for that in my Discord. Was it you, ThinkTwig? Right. You said mushroom apocalypse, and then I remembered the mystery dungeon as well. And I'll reach out to the
but they're too slow.
These guys are weak to what? I sure wish I knew. I think it might be ice. I'm just gonna try lightning since I'm the only one that has it. It was you. Yeah, it looks cool. It actually does look pretty cool. Top-down mystery dungeon game. So you know that it basically kind of follows the structure of Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Oopsie, no! Ah! I keep pressing the top button of my controller because I think that's use Persona ability. Because I think that's what it is in Persona 5. I need to get used to not doing that.
It's weak to
These guys are weak to wind. Alright, Golem. Alright, Golem. I feel so pathetic doing like 1 damage to these guys.
So persistent.
But nobody else has ice but Chie. Let's do it right this time. Presumably to find parts for the terrarium. Wait.
That was cool.
With the wind. I'm using ice. 102. I'm like paying half attention. It is getting late. I do want to like do a couple of floors before I call it for the night now. Though. 69, nice.
Good answer.
To find parts for the terrarium to save the last human, you explore mystery dungeons. Little bit of a hope left in your world. I like the premise. I like it. We'll do Agi for you. Void Terrarium.
So persistent.
I was thinking, yeah. Void Termina is the name of the final boss from Kirby Star Allies. Oh, they made a game about him? And I reach out to the truth, dude. I'm not gonna waste GA's SP. I'm just gonna eat a peach seed, I guess. You love mystery dungeon style games, so you're definitely gonna get this one.
Now's our chance.
Indie games have kind of trounced AAA games in the area of beautiful pixel art and more experimental stories, for sure. Let's do Orabas. Persona, please. Thank you. Green Leafy, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah. If you haven't played this game, it's story-wise follows similar beats to Persona 5, but as you can see, the dungeons are pretty mystery dungeon-like. You explore until you can't explore no more, until you find the stairs, and then you choose to go up or not. Like a lot of mystery dungeons, it's risk versus reward. Do you go to the next floor and potentially get yourself closer to the exit? Ooh. Ooh. Or do you explore the entire floor just to make sure you don't miss any items? This guy's stuck. He's still chasing me, though. I don't like this. Fine, we'll just attack him. I like it. Wow, what a butt.
It seems strong, but I'm sure you'll win.
Ugh, I'm being meat skewered. What are these guys weak to?
Yikes! This is
not electricity.
Left.
Fine, whatever. You're interested in the story premise? The mystery dungeon part sold you on it. Yeah, it remains to be seen. You know what game I'm actually pretty interested in? I think it just got revealed today with a trailer. I need to remember what it's called. But it's from the same people who made The Messenger, and it's a prequel to it. But it's... The Messenger is like a platformer, semi-Metroidvania game that is a mix between 8-bit and 16-bit styles. Very fantastic, very well-made game. Let's go... oh, well... Mabufu would have been better to use in the very beginning. Now there's only 2 left, I might as well Bufu.
Let me handle this.
Yeah, sure. Yosuke, strike!
It's death!
Easy.
Let's go. All right. Ready or not, here we come.
But the new game I'm thinking of is like a top-down RPG, very much inspired by Chrono Trigger. That gives me pause because so many games have come out recently by indie devs or otherwise that keep saying they're inspired by Chrono Trigger, but, you know, end up just kind of falling short. The most similarity they have is a similar-ish battle system. I'm thinking specifically of, like, I Am Setsuna. And there was, like, a sequel to that game, too. But this one shows promise just because it's made by the Messenger devs. Very Ninja Gaiden, old-school version. You know it, Trex Addict. Do you happen to know what game I'm talking about? It's like Soul something? Soul something? Soul Sapphire. No, wait, that's someone who went to sleep. Is this like other games with mystery dungeons where something unfortunate happens if you stay on the same floor for too long? So Persona 3, well, Persona 3, 4, and 5 have something called the Reaper. If you stay on the floor too long, the Reaper starts coming for you. He is a boss enemy that is like level 70 something, and you know, we're only like 14. So undoubtedly, he's going to kick our asses if we do encounter him. In 3 and 5, he shows up, he walks through walls, and basically he makes a beeline to you, and you have to change floors or else there's almost no way to avoid him. In Persona 4, it's weird.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
Because he doesn't chase you, you can hear him.
This enemy's weak.
But he ends up showing up inside a... He's inside a box. He's inside an N1 treasure chest.
2 enemies left!
And like the shadows that just came at me, he will attack you from inside there. But the game tells you if you're about to open a chest with him inside, so you can just say, don't open it. So there's not really a downside to staying too long. There's supposed to be a downside if you don't know what the Reaper... If you don't know what the Reaper text means, like, oh, there's some rattling inside this box. You might open it one time and then learn your lesson. But besides that, there's no real penalty. To the plate! But this ain't no game. It's time to make history, yeah! Barbecue turkey and sausage sandwich.
Yuki-chan's showing no mercy.
Sounds delicious, Rim. Are you willing to share with the chat? Although if it's just one sandwich, it probably isn't that worth it. There's a war out there every day. Sounds delicious. I do like me some turkey and sausage. What is that? Stingray, dude. Fornius, the hermit. Sure. Ew. Looks gross. He's got like a thin film between all his limbs. You've welcomed Fornius into your heart. Can I not? We got a hermit. I don't think I ever really need a hermit arcana persona. What's his stats? Oof. Oh, he's ice. I do need ice. But the hermit is the fox. The fox social link, you don't really hang out with the fox, you do those quests, so it's not super important to have one on you. Okay, I got 2 magicians. Do I have anything else that heals besides Pixie? I'm tempted to get rid of Orobos, but I don't really need it. I mean, I don't really need, I need Pixie over Orobos, so I guess... we'll get rid of Pixie, it's easy to get back. It's like the Mog Reaper from Chocobo's Dungeon, everybody. Isn't it funny how it's always a Reaper? Even like... what's that game? Spelunky. It's like a Reaper ghost. Lightborn. Give barbecue. As you know, anything poultry meat related on that you may encounter while you're in this stream, you are inclined to share with everyone else. It's not 100% necessary, but it's heavily encouraged. And everybody else will do the same for you, hopefully. Ooh. Bow down bow. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Hiya, gotcha! Gotta sneak up on him for an enemy advantage.
2 enemy shadows! You get to go first!
Persona! My character is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch.
Oh, Sensei! You knocked it down!
If you could recognize the voice or not. Oops, wrong one! Shoot!
It's not going down!
2 enemies! Charge through
Well, he's dizzy now.
I can't defeat it.
We'll just kick this one until he dies. The Messenger is Devolver Digital. The 2 games are coming up are Weird West and Blightborn. I think Devolver Digital is just the publisher and the developer is someone else? I did have a little bit of pause, because I remember the Messenger being Devolver Digital.
You hit its weakness!
But whoever's developing this Soul game is not Devolver Digital. Let me double check. I want to see. The Messenger prequel. Thank you, Chie Yukiko. Filling in some slack. Sea of Stars. That's the game. Top-down RPG. It's being made by developer Sabotage. Sabotage. Is that the same people who made... The Messenger? Sabotage. Sabotage Studio. Yeah, they made The Messenger. Devolver Digital is a very, very good publisher. They have an eye for indie games. They don't usually develop games themselves. There is a couple of handful of games they made. But basically, if you see an indie game being published by Devolver, there is a high chance it has good promise and is at the very least worth a check it out. Heave Ho. Ah, yeah, Heave Ho. Another game by Devolver. Well, published by Devolver. Will this shadow just turn around, please? I think I can just make a run for it. Hi-yep! Perfect! Got a bunch of cupids. They're weak to ice.
It's weak to ice!
Yes. 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 Persona. Good thing I just got Fornius.
3 enemies! Let's get through this!
You're mesmerized by her skipping animation. Chie's? Chie floats like a butterfly and stings like a butterfly. She's just a butterfly, but you know, one that really hurts if it kicks you. She's the best. People will say she's best girl, and they're right.
That was a good one.
They're absolutely right. In Persona, of course, as with all high school life simulation games,
Okay.
there's the possibility of dating one of the girls you hang out with. First time I played the game, I chose Chie. She's like an action girl with kicks. She loves kung fu movies and walks in the park, presumably. As long as the walk is to her training, the place where she trains under a tree. Ooh, what is that? Yomotsu Shikome. Sure. Devolver makes you think of Nintendo, but a bit more nutso. So basically Nintendo in like the SNES and Nintendo 64 era. Back when they were more experimental. I can believe that. Poizuma Skewered Evil Touch. We don't particularly need it. Not for any social links, but I do want to at least register it. I'm gonna get rid of Slime for now, because I don't really need it for anything. Yeah.
Congratulations!
I actually did stream Heave Ho with Nash and Brad once. It was a fun time. I can start 8 personas. Well, thank you for leveling me up after I got a persona. Wouldn't have had to get rid of freaking Slime. Soul Drop. Heave Ho is a multiplayer game where it's physics-based, and all you can do is grab on to your friends and swing, and you have to cooperate to swing yourselves over to the end of the goal of the level. It can get pretty hectic.
We haven't come across this Kaji-kun yet. Oh yeah, Sensei. Can I ask you something? Why is it so steamy here? Does it have something to do with Kanji-kun? I don't really get it. Do you know what it is, Sensei?
I think I get the hints.
Ah, that's my Sensei. Is there anything you don't know?
You know, let's just say, more experienced than this young high school lad I'm playing as in the world. Chie's very bouncy. You'll like her. She's got the spunk. She's one of the most active characters I've ever seen in an RPG. A lot of times the main characters are passive. They just react to the
3 enemies, but they're too slow.
They just react to the terrible and fantastical things that happen around them.
Enemy's weak to fire.
Fire, wind. We'll use Yukiko's SP whenever she can. I'm low on SP right now. I'm just gonna attack the fuzz.
3 enemies. Let's get through this.
This is a police officer who is a donut. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Atomic Basalt.
That's it, Yosuke. 1 enemy down.
Sounds like a Game Boy Color. Autonomic Basalt. Atomic Purple.
You hit its weakness.
Oh, me, I'll do it!
Chie, let's go.
Ready to go!
Take that officer into next Tuesday. Sure.
Let's do it!
You want to break your brain for a bit? Play Dual Hand Disaster? Is that another Devolver Digital? I haven't heard of it, but it sounds interesting. Yeah, let's just save an attack. We use Moragi. Sayonara Wild Hearts is also an amazing game. You can beat it in about an hour if you push. Have you guys heard of... I'm recommending things to you guys. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a game made by Devolver, and it's a parody collection of a bunch of Devolver games. Devolver Digital Parodies. What's it called? What's it called? Devolver announces bootleg game collection. It is called Devolver Bootleg. I don't know what I expected. It contains games called Enter the Gun Dungeon, Hotline Milwaukee, Ape Out Jr., Shooty Boots, Super Absolver Mini Turbo Fighting Championship, Catsylvania, Piku Piku Ball Stars, Luft Trousers. Love Trousers. Piku Niku, that's also a cute game by published by Devolver Digital. Pretty good stuff. Let's get Nata Taishi. If it's not a Taishi, what is it? Looks like a superhero from like the 80s. Kind of like Astro Boy if he grew up. Astro Man. You thought Nanako was best girl, unless you're only counting dateable girls. I am only counting dateable girls. And you know, like, the basically the meme. The day that this game came out on PC, Chie is best girl started trending on Twitter. And you know what? It felt like I was living in 2012 all over again. Back to the truth. You think I've had the weaknesses memorized by now, but alas, 'tis not. Fornius!
That was a good one,
You're
Sensei.
doing well.
I'll use this opportunity, use Bufu on the Atomic Basalt, just to get him a little bit weaker. We'll have Yosuke knock him down. And we'll have Chie use Mabufu.
That's it, Yosuke. One enemy down.
I mentioned earlier, it'd be cool if a future Persona game, like, had more returning characters, like Nanako, like, all grown up. And, like, she recounts her experiences with, like, her big bro, and gives the new main characters tips on how, like, Personas work and all that. You'd have to have, like, a reason for everybody to go back to Inaba, which probably isn't very... There probably isn't a very good reason to go back to a small town like Inaba. So maybe, like, she goes to college in Tokyo or something. That'd be a good reason, I think. I wanna get more Personas. Ooh, a ghoul? Like from Fallout? Like from Super Smash Bros. X Fallout Vault Boy? Dual Hand Disaster Tracker is a shooter where you're playing two ships, one on each side of the screen. Sounds like something they do in the DS era. You guys know The World Ends With You? If you didn't play the Switch version, if you played the one on DS, it had like two battles going on at the same time, but you controlled your character on both screens. And it was super confusing. Like, your brain could not really process what was going on. Because just looking at two screens, already like
Two enemies. You can
something you're
attack
not used to
before
in handhelds.
You can win this. Do your best.
Don't remember what they're weak to. It might be lightning. Lightning returns. Final Fantasy 13. Izanagi!
Two enemies. Charge through them.
Each ship is controlled by the Joy-Con on that side. That reminds me also of a game by WayForward, makers of that Shantae game I played last week. Not lightning. Vitamin Connection. It's a game about vitamins that have to heal a human body from the inside, and it's somewhat of a co-op game. I think these guys reflect ice. That's what happened last time. And what are they weak to? Uh-oh. Oh, they're bad.
Ice won't work on this one.
They're not weak to anything. Wait, that's cheating. Wait, that's big cheating. This isn't fair. Krusty Krab, unfair. All these fish are in there.
Reinforcements! Hurry and come on!
Standing at the concession, plotting their oppression. Phantom Master.
You can win this. Do your best.
He looks scary.
3 enemies left.
Ooh, he reminds me of... Kind of reminds me of Rim Mage, actually. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You love The World Ends With You. You prefer the Switch version. DS is complicated. So how did they manage the battle system on the Switch port? I saw that they did port it to Switch. Is it more... I'm assuming it's more manageable. I guess I'll see if this guy is weak to anything. I feel like we might die, though. Oh, heck yeah.
Keep going.
My intuitions. Are you? Please tell me you're weak to just slashing. And I reach out to the truth. DS era was wild. Very experimental with their games. To be sure. Kick. Just kick him in the head while he's down. I'm sure that's not violating, like, any sort of Geneva Convention. Probably not. Like shooting, maybe, but kicking? Obtain a skill card, money... Let's go for chains. Wait, it doesn't even matter. Well, I got less experience. I did get an item, though. Skill card, and some more money. Sayonara Wild Hearts is a platformer, quick time event kind of game. Just got really awesome music, and the story is just chill.
Chie-chan, you're hurt. Get some help.
I do like me some games with banging soundtracks. As you can tell, like this one right here. The battle in World Ends With You Switch is more manageable. Touch controls in handheld are better than the motion controls in dock. They tried to make touch controls using motion controls. Oh, I did hear about that, like the separated control schemes. As a programmer, I feel like there should really be no reason you couldn't allow both control schemes. Well, at the very least, the motion control scheme when it's handheld. Nintendo made the option to table your Switch for a reason.
There's 4 enemies.
Sometimes in some games that don't allow you to do that, I have to slightly detach the Joy-Cons. So put my Switch at risk of falling down. Let's see. We'll just attack. I mean, we'll miss apparently.
Let's do this, Jiraiya.
Put my Switch at risk of falling down, as well as waste the Joy-Cons battery.
Amazing, Mysticon.
Like, why does that have to be a workaround?
It's not going down.
4 enemies. You gotta hang in there.
It makes me want to make a Switch game, even though I don't know the first thing about programming games.
Sliding them left and right.
Come on, guys, let's come up with an idea.
It's down.
Let's make a game. What kind of game would it be? Give me, what is the protagonist's profession? Let's decide that first. Maybe they're in high school. Maybe they're a construction worker who, is chasing an escaped ape who has kidnapped his girlfriend. And he has to jump up across the, construction platforms in order to rescue her. Maybe use a hammer. He can be called the Jump Man. No one would ever buy that. Sounds like a terrible game. The Switch itself has motion control, not just the Joy-Con. Most developers don't realize it. Absolutely true. In the Nintendo Labo VR kit, you have to take off the Joy-Cons and just put the Switch itself in a little cardboard head-mounted thing. And it is actually completely possible to use it without the Joy-Cons attached. The system does actually have motion control, and it is used there. Devil. We haven't had a devil... Well, we've had a devil persona yet. Before. What do I get rid of? What have I not used? Maybe Yomotsu Shikome. You have Zio... You have Mudo! Ooh! This is a game changer, y'all. Check this out. Mudo. Chance of instant kill. Low chance, albeit. But if an enemy is weak to it, it becomes high chance. Oh, that is so good. I'm getting rid of Yomotsu. Goodbye, Yomotsu. That's handy to have. You think it's specific things you have to do to activate pins? Act the gyro controls wouldn't work for World Ends With You. Maybe. If you have to, like, control each side independently. I'm sure they could have come up with something. Yes, let's make Donkey Kong. How could that go wrong?
It's our turn first.
No.
There's 3 enemies.
Don't call it Donkey Kong. That sounds like we might infringe on some trademark copyrights. We get in trouble with Universal Studios for using the word Kong. Man. And what does that even mean? Like, stupid monkey? Would really love for Yosuke to have a Magaru at this point.
It's down.
Let me do it.
No, don't do it.
Leave it to you.
I don't know what you were gonna do. Maybe I should have let her do it.
That's it, Yosuke. One enemy down.
I fold out and I reach out to the truth. Nice, Chie. Now get up, baby.
Here goes, Sakuga.
Conky Dong. What?
You hit its
Yes,
weakness.
Conky Dong.
Our enemy is down.
We'll keep that Donkey Kong right in his Conky Dong.
Yikes, it's tough. Chie, I'm with you, Yukiko.
I love how often that they
This is it.
use the twin dragons. Look, it's Min Min. Some pins need you to tap the screen, several are swiping, stuff like that. One of your favorite pins, you swipe up and makes an ice spike appear. I think some people were like... Oops. I thought it was like making a prompt go away. At least we got more money. Weren't people complaining like you couldn't use button controls? Even though button controls exist when you're docked? Firecracker, sure. Is there a button to see the entire map? Yeah, there is. There is a door we haven't opened. Let's go check it out. In Persona 3, there was a button to split up your entire party, and they could go searching the floor independently. It was really handy because one person could find the stairs, and then you be able to instantly leave, even though you made... Ooh! Hand! Even though you made no attempt to move from your one spot.
A rare monster. Beat the stuffing
Well
out of it.
hand. Aw, heck yeah. We found a rare monster. If you find a way to defeat this guy, you get a whole bunch of experience. In the last dungeon, they were worth 500. Unfortunately, they're not weak to anything. Light physical damage. Light physical damage. What's the difference? But you can knock them down, and they're weak to the all-out attack. I'm using the physical specials because they have higher chance at critical. So step up onto the plate. No, don't confuse. Shoot. Didn't I get somebody with rebellion? I must have gotten rid of them. Innervation. Innervates one foe. Wow, I would have never guessed. Alright, let's hope we knock him down before it gets back to Yukiko's turn.
Persona! Come on!
Thank you, Yosuke. World End With You never had button controls though, not even on DS. People were complaining that you couldn't use the control scheme that you have when you're docked. I'm pretty sure that the game allows you to play it docked, right? There is a control scheme for using the Joy-Cons detached from the Switch. And it uses buttons and motion controls, right? People were complaining that you couldn't use that control scheme while they're attached to the Switch.
Come on! Take it! Couldn't quite beat it. I can't defeat it.
Ooh, I'm getting low on HP. I will persevere though. There's a chance that this guy will run away. And I'd rather have a chance at the all-out attack. Boom, we can heal after. What? Oh, you're still alive. Thank you, I get the critical on the kill.
That went well.
Either way, 1500 XP. Totally worth it, heck yeah.
Amazing, Sensei!
You don't understand how you can make motions with the Joy-Cons while they're attached. That doesn't make sense. Okay. I know nothing about how the game controls.
I leveled up.
I get it now. You were telling me that, like,
Have I gotten a little stronger?
about the touch gestures, but not like having to do individual motion gestures. I get it. So I was asking before, like, oh, you have to do individual motions with the left and right side. You could do motion with the entire system. It would put you at risk for dropping the system, but if it's just one sweeping motion, it could technically work with an entire system in your hands. I'm not arguing, I'm just trying to understand. Like, what could they have done? Like, I'm sure there's something. I honestly don't care that much. I'm just, just wondering. Let's go heal up. We should still have, like, a peach seed or two. Whatever will heal me without having to use too many of my SP healing items. Life stones are nice because they heal 30% of your health. So as you level up, they heal more. So they never really become outdated. Unlike the peach seeds, which just... Okay, that guy's big. The guy big, boy. I don't feel safe. I'm gonna try running past him. Oh, he's coming closer. No. He's blocking our path. Open up. Hit. Next floor. Ha. Very good. Bum. It would fall under a prohibited motion. Oh, you're saying Nintendo might have rules against making the players move the system like that? I wouldn't be surprised. Whoa! I just got goosebumps! You also sounded like Crash Bandicoot right now. Whoa! Something is on this floor! Be careful! Something's on this floor. Sounds like maybe a mid-boss? Might be a good... You are red. Might be a good place to, like, end if we beat it. I think so. We'll heal up. Yukiko. Media, please. There we go. We're all topped off. Yosuke was our healer for the last dungeon, but now that we have Yukiko, she has the best magic stat in the game, and she's the only one with the group heal right now. Phew! That was close, wasn't it? Tigers! Apparently, Kanji's been watching too much Tiger King. So you see that SOS thing I was doing? There's a chance that if other people online respond to that, like I have been doing to other people myself, they will actually give me a little bit of an HP SP boost. It's not a lot, but it's something. Alright, we got Nizam Beasts.
It's 3 enemies! It's not strong at all!
It's not! Shut up, Teddy. gotta try to use lightning on the bird because they were weak in the last dungeon, but I don't think it'll work here. Now I'll never know.
Reach out to the truth.
You didn't play much in docked mode. From what you did play, Mabufu, it felt like they tried to convert touch controls into motion, and you preferred touch.
It's tough.
It's hard. It's hard when a control scheme is clearly an afterthought or kind of shoehorned in after the fact. Ooh, I don't like that. Kind of shoehorned in after the fact. And since it is a port,
do your best.
or not really a port, but like a remake, I kind of want to run.
Okay, I'll look for an opening for you.
Uh-oh. That was not worth it. That was not worth it at all.
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you can win.
Not strong at all. I only know if it's weak to lightning. And I wasted my turn with the lightning user. What do I got? Mudun. Fire. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I'm gonna actually leave it be and just heal the main character. Yeah. After like the first year or two of the Switch, developers started to realize that, oh, people like this thing. Oh, people want our games on this thing. What can we port? What can we port? Because we can't port all the games that we've been working on.
Do your best.
Not good, not good, not good. We can go for physical attacks. Oh, you have Rebellion. Increases critical rate. I see. I'll keep that in mind.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Panics!
Oh, now's your chance to run.
Do I want to run? Yes. Yes, we want to save our resources for the actual mid-boss. Switch is in a weird place right now. PS5, Xbox Series X are about to come out. Ooh.
Ooh, this presents. Could it be Kanji-kun?
Open the door, get on the floor. For all I know, what could be behind the door is a dinosaur. So let's prepare a little bit. I'm gonna skill. Yukiko, give me a dia. Give me a dia! Alright, brace yourselves. That would make a great Portlandia sketch. Nintendo, we can port that. Haha, port. Alright, what emblem of masculinity can you show us today, Kanji? Will it get me banned from Twitch? Hopefully not. Yeah! Ah, Colonel.
Kanji!
Oh, my. Thank you for your undivided attention.
Oh, you're welcome.
At last, I've penetrated the facility.
Yes, he did say
These
that.
images are coming to you live from inside this steamy paradise. But I've yet to have any charming encounters. Could this hot fog be the cause? It's like steam rising from sweat. My body's tingling with excitement.
Men only! Kanji Tatsumi in Rosy Steam Paradise.
This is so wrong in so many ways.
Don't deny it, Yosuke. This is amazing.
I remember it being kind of like this on Yukiko's show, too.
What are you talking about, Chie? This is even better.
No, it wasn't like this.
See, Yukiko knows.
Those voices again.
Oh, who is watching this?
Wait, are they louder this time?
These voices. I was wondering whose they could be since it's only the victim in here. Is it the people watching outside?
You mean everybody who's watching the Midnight Channel? They're reacting to the show? Yikes! If people are watching Kanji-kun now, he's gonna be a legend in a way he never intended.
He's ahead of the game. Welcome to being internet famous, Chie.
Well, it's really his shadow, not him. But normal people won't know that.
The shadows are getting really restless.
They're all Charlie Brown adults.
That elusive thing I truly yearn for. Will I finally find it here?
Makes sense. This is a clearly adults-only channel.
Well then, onward and deeper to reach further realms of romance.
Deeper. Oh.
Let's get going, damn it!
Sounds good to me. How about you, chat? What is this dance he's doing?
Kanji-kun.
It's the I have something in my pants dance, but he's not wearing any pants. Oh. That has implications.
That was his other self. It's trying to reveal his hidden feelings. It seems much worse than that time with Yuki-chan's shadow. At this rate, it might end up getting bare naked.
Bare.
Bare naked?
Oh man, here it comes.
Was I supposed to laugh?
Nice. Oh, Teddy. Don't worry, I gave you the rim shot. Next time. Next time. Well, I thought it was gonna be a boss, but it turns out it's just Kanji. It's okay, he is the boss. We'll continue on forward. He's making things awkward. It's only awkward if you say it is. It's all a state of mind, man. You gotta enjoy the moment. You gotta put your all into it. See? We're fighting Hulk Hogan's. Oh yeah, brother. Wait, that's Randy Savage. Don't they both say, oh yeah, brother? WrestleMania, brother. Why are they Hulk Hogan's? They're straight up. Look at them. Very, very strong. Very muscular. Yes. Daring Gygus. Gygus? Who can save the world from the agony of the geek?
2 enemies! Charge through them!
Only a bunch of high school kids, apparently.
Someone else's turn.
They both say, brother. Oh yeah, Hulkamania is gonna run wild, brother. Oh yeah, cause when the Hawk is coming for you, brother. Oh yeah, brother, you gotta watch out because the cream will rise to the top. I am certifiably in a position I'd rather not be in, and that's, you know, brother, not a good thing, brother. 69. You're not weak to anything, huh?
It's over.
Please say fire.
So persistent.
Ooh, Sonic Punch.
Amazing, Sensei, keep it up!
We're starting to get more enemies that don't have a weakness. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Ooh, that's bad, that's bad, that's pretty bad, bad.
You can win this! Do your best!
Alright, we're gonna have to go for the regular knockdowns. We'll bash him.
Someone else's turn.
They resist. But I can try to increase my critical hit rate. Rebellion. Put it on... Put it on Yosuke. Did I have any mini bosses? Snap into a Slim Jim! And by Slim Jim, I mean Kanji Tatsumi. Ba-da-da-da-da. Slim, you'd think he'd be more buff.
This'll be a piece of cake with Yuki-chan.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! You'd think he'd be more buff, looking at how he, like, appears. He's like a big old tough biker gang man, but yet he's like a stick. Let's see, Persona. Which one is the one that had the Mudo? Lilith. Alright, I'm counting on you.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Are you weak to darkness?
Darkness.
Great work!
Tactical fighter, baby. Was that his weakness, or did it just work? I didn't pay attention. Either way, Hulkamania's Hulka gone. Come forth, darkness! Submit! Ansem, he's a web programmer. He's programming a forum. He goes and asks the project manager what should the button to send the form in say. The project manager says it should say submit. Hand. Let's go right now. gonna go right now. Boom. Does this count? Ugh, enemy advantage. Not great. We'll get to the end of this floor. I think that's a good place to stop, because we're hitting the 4-hour mark pretty soon. Aggie. Wait a minute!
Chie-chan's down! This is
Okay, bye. Okay, bye!
Alright, let's keep going!
I cannot describe what just happened here. Looks like they tried to Thanos snap us, and they realized that we're not gone, so they just bailed. Amarita soda. Delicious. I'd be scared of a couple of high school kids too. This guy's wielding a katana. Look at this. It's as tall as me. Adobo-kun, be careful where you're swinging that thing. It might chop off your friend's legs. They are all dead. Oh no! I cannot find the stairs to this place to save my life. This place is a maze. Oh, this is way more complicated than the last dungeon. Look at that. We shouldn't stray too far from the path. I'm just gonna heal up a little bit just in case I get bopped from the back. We'll go down this route. Look, over there! A distraction! Hey. Oh yeah, brother!
We have them
The Fishamania is gonna run wild, brother. The WWE champion. What we got?
This enemy's weakness is ice attack.
Still don't know what the fish is weak to. I'm gonna try Mudo. Might as well while I have it. You heard of Level Up Ludo? This is Level Up Mudo. Succumb to the darkness.
4 enemies left.
Wait. We'll bash him up.
Someone else's turn.
At least he's got relatively low defense, so it doesn't really matter. Mabufu does save us like a little bit.
3 enemies left. Nice one, Chie-chan.
Does save us a little bit of. Heck yeah. SP over just doing them individually with Bufu. Downside was I triggered the reflect on that one fish. That is clearly the reason that they came together in this one package. One try left. What we got? I would like a key, please. In case we come across a chest or two.
Leveled up.
Beautiful, wonderful. Perfect, great. Great desu yo, koitsu wa. If you're familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, as much as I mention it almost all the time, there have been a lot of comparisons drawn. Oh. Seems like I can get to that door from the other side, though. There have been a lot of comparisons drawn to JoJo Part 4. They both involve a murder mystery that takes place in a small, sleepy town of Japan, relatively close to the seaside, a bunch of high school kids with magic powers. Ooh, one tiger. Now we get the chance to see what one tiger is weak to. And the murder mystery involves us using our powers to investigate further into why people are dying. Very interesting. You got Zio. Stands and personas very similar. Both sort of a manifestation of your inner self. Personas being based off like psychology, the concept of the mask you put on to face life. And stands just being like, what if you had a cool power that is probably not practical in real life, but then you realize the implications of how strong it would be to control metal? Oh, you can make scissors out of your own blood, out of the iron in somebody's blood. Oh, you can make them come out of people's veins. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's overpowered. Oh. That's pretty bad. You can have Skull Cracker. An Animal Cracker.
Yikes, it's tough.
Yeah, baby. Waste money. I could have used that, you know.
Someone else's turn.
Panic is so OP as a status effect. It disables them and reduces... It disables them and sometimes causes them to attack each other. It's great. Does this mean that if a person has multiple personas, they get multiple personality disorder? I mean, the way I play my main character, probably. Probably! I don't really have a personality except for whatever I decide to answer your questions with in the moment. So one moment I could be a suave, debonair, playboy king man. And the other moment I could be like, I'm in high school, I don't know what women are. Alright, Hulkamania, brother. They are weak to darkness. Darkness. Alright, well, might as well use that. It costs a lot of SP, though. But they are really troublesome to get rid of otherwise. The true eyes, only if you realize.
Some thick skin.
2 enemies! Charge through them!
See, regular Agi and each can only cost us 8 SP.
It's dead!
Huh?
Or Yosuke can get a Yosuke strike and I'll be free.
It's dead!
Perfect.
Now's
That is true. In terms of psychology, multiple personality disorder is now called dissociative identity disorder. Psychology is not an exact science.
Yosuke pounded
When the
an
human
enemy.
brain is forced to come up with terms to describe the human brain, we're not always exactly right the first time around.
Roll today.
A lot of people thought that lobotomies were the cure to every mental disorder. Now they realize it causes a lot of issues. You know. Even to this day, we don't really understand why the brain works the way it does. Just like, we know some chemicals do things. Don't know why. They got receptors in the brain that adhere to them. But then what? But why though? But why though? Yeah, let's go down that path. Let's explore everything we can. Just while we're here. If nothing event-wise happens on the next floor, I'm just gonna use a go home to head back to the main entrance and call it for today. Humans are bad about understanding humans. It's weird. We are simultaneously the best and worst at understanding ourselves. Can you imagine if dolphins gained the ability to have... What if dolphins gained opposable thumbs? Supposedly they're smarter than us. What if they had the ability to use and make tools? Would they eventually overtake us? Is this what Jotaro Kujo studied his whole life in marine biology to accomplish? Is this why he loves dolphins so much? Don't like that there are 2 shadows just hanging out. Although, according to the map, should be able to just run across. Go, 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 go. Door seems to be locked. Shoot! Ha! Oh good, it's just a tiger.
Just 1 enemy left!
Beautiful. Da-da-da-da. Can any of these just straight up panic the enemy? That'd be Pulimpa, huh?
It's not going down.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful!
It really was, though. What I had, that's Pulimpa. There we go, Kusith. Give this kitty some catnip, then he won't be a problem for us. We're so complicated, it's become several fields of study. If you want to understand the human brain, do you describe it in terms of psychology? Do you describe it in terms of the chemistry of the brain? Do you go down to the atomic level and describe it using physics? Probably not.
Here's our... Let's do it!
But there's that one XKCD comic that says like, oh, your chemistry is just applied physics, right? The physics of atoms. And at that point you go like, okay, Einstein. So long and thanks for all the fish. So sad it had to come to this.
Please come again.
Of course, at the point where the dolphins get the ability to use tools, they won't surpass us. They'll just leave the Earth. It is not worth staying. They know better than we do. I see a chest over there.
And I reach out to the truth.
I'm getting low on SP, but I have a bunch of healing items, so I think I'm good to keep going. I may do a little grinding off stream. Who knows? If there's an event on like the next 2 floors, I may just like hang out on this floor and grind up. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I'll end up doing. Lilimhead Mudo, yes. Persona! King Harlequin, what's up? So basically, fear the dolphins.
That's one so far.
Fear them, get on their good side. Whatever you can do to appease them. Make them think that we are benevolent overlords to them. As long as you keep up the facade, then the dolphin apocalypse won't happen. Absolutely fine. The sky is up.
We have our chance.
Apparently Teddy says it's down. Who are you gonna believe? Me or a multicolored costume mascot bear?
That's some thick skin.
Chie! I'm with you, Yukiko!
We're talking about brains and how we try to understand them with our brains, but then it ends up causing a paradox that ends the Earth.
Did that do it?
And then the dolphins leave. I don't know, man. It's getting late. What is even our conversation right now?
Couldn't quite be. Just
one enemy left.
Hope you're doing good. We were gonna end the stream pretty soon. I don't want to go too late on a weekday. I just wanted to show you guys what this dungeon was all about. Excuse me? Who is this? Senri. Card of the Persona Senri. You've welcomed Senri into your heart. You're entertained. I'm glad to hear it, Trax Addict. Let's see what we got. You got Dia, Makajam, Agi. So you're a fire type. Alright, okay. Now, is that good enough to replace what we're currently using for fire? At this point, I kind of just have these personas. Not really for any particular reason. Empress. Empress is Margaret, so I don't need a persona of that type. I'm just gonna keep it to catalog it. I'm gonna get rid of... Ouroboros. It's probably the cheapest to get back. Yeah.
Human brains are an enigma to our simple-minded human brains.
They're so complex and yet so simple. Is that not the paradox of our time? 3 go-homes! Oh, that's perfect! I was about to use one. There's a girl that's living normally with half a brain because the half that remained learned to compensate for the half they had to remove. I heard about that. That happened a long time ago, didn't it? Although I guess that means she's growing up. Because that she had half her brain removed at such an early point in life, it was still malleable enough for the other half to compensate. It is a wondrous feat of the human body. I wonder how she's doing now. I'm sure they've been keeping tabs on her. Like, there's no way that they wouldn't be. For the sake of science, for the sake of understanding. Hello? Your voice is from somewhere. A man can't back down at a time like this. Just watch, and I'll show you how manly Kanji Tatsumi can be. Manly. Is this? This may be a boss. Okay, so after this... No, it's not. Not a boss. Not a boss. Not a boss. We're fine. Okay, I'm just gonna use go home and call it for here. I don't want to... If I say like one more floor, then you know the next event is gonna be on the floor after that, and I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna save it. I'll save it for next time. We'll be streaming this game again on Thursday. I've got plenty of go-homes. I don't feel bad about using one. And we can continue from that floor next time.
Are you okay, Sensei? Don't push yourself too hard.
Return to the entrance. Tube Soup is back! Welcome back! Welcome back! We're actually just about to close it off for the night, but let's go talk to the fox and see how much it will cost.
Yep.
All our yens to heal us up. In the end, he followed you all the way here. However, he seems to not mind this strange atmosphere. Huh?
What's that weird thing with the red apron? Huh? Sensei's helper? Amazing! Sensei sure knows some neat people.
People.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Fox. Let's both do our best. Tadiyat!
As for healing, it seems like you need that's $166, dude! That's like half my money! No! Don't pay. Yep, all your yens. We can at least pet it. Yes, you can pet the fox. It doesn't seem too upset.
Yep!
Tall! And we'll do a little save. Yeah. To elaborate on the girl with half a brain. They had no choice in removing it. There was something wrong in that half. Oh yeah, she was having seizures and whatnot. That's true. She had to wear a helmet at all times. It's a wonder. I need to go read some articles after this and see exactly what's going on with that story. Let me check my status. If I'm at least level 17, I am not. So we still can't fuse that Ippon Datara with Tsukukaja. So we'll just call it for the night. Yeah. Kanji best girl. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, end is happening. It is sad. Killer Pikachu waiting for that moment. Without fail, I can always count on you. So, sorry you came back to the end, Tube Soup, but, you just made it in time for the raid. Everybody, if you haven't already, give me a follow on Twitch to catch the next time I play this. We're playing again on Thursday. Tomorrow we'll be streaming, but we'll be streaming Majora's Mask. I've been playing through that. We're about to go start Ikana Canyon, so very, very exciting, spooky part of the game. And I am going to enjoy playing it again. It's gonna have some touching moments, it's gonna have some spooky moments, and it's gonna have mummies dancing like da, 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 da. Hey! So watch out for that. Trax Addict, thanks for the follow. So yeah, let's see what's going on. If anybody ever has any art to show, any art that's either fan art for the stream, inspired by the games I play, or my chicken theme, then go post it to the Discord, or send it to me on Twitter and I'll show it. Nothing today, but you know, I've got after today, my brain will be snoozing. After today, I'm inspired to maybe draw some Min from Smash Arms, maybe some Crash Bandicoot, something like that. A lot of gaming news today. I'm all for it. So maybe we'll see art from me next time. Who knows? If you need to go to sleep, I will let you. We're about to find somebody to raid. But sit tight and we will. If you need to go to sleep though, I encourage you to do so. I know I stream late, so I don't blame you. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. And as always, stay clucky. All right.